Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. This game is not locally on for me, which is very weird, but I know since the Seahawks are on, they're going to end up showing the Seahawk game. So obviously I have to stream this. I'll be probably, I don't know, about 30 seconds to a minute behind live TV for people that live in LA or people that live in Tampa where this is local. But if you want to end up watching the game with your boy, hop in the room and hang out. I mean, this is the biggest game of the year. There was a lot of upsets in the morning games. That's big facts. I'm going to be doing the WWE pay-per-view after this. My boy Swaggy P is going to come into the building and watch the game. So, after the game, excuse me. So he'll be here for Extreme Rules, but I'm going to end up doing this stream ahead of time because, hey, it's the Buccaneers. I got to watch my team play. We're 2-0. We're the best team in football right now. And like I said, the Rams are considered the second best. We thought the Chiefs might be the third best team in the NFL, and they dropped one to the Chargers and my boy Justin Herbert. I kept telling y'all the Chargers are good. The Chargers are going to make the playoffs. Now people are starting to believe the words that I've been saying, that maybe the Chargers are the real deal Holyfield. And I'm very, very, very excited about this matchup. Is there a chance that I could lose this game? Absolutely. There is a big, big chance for me to lose this game, but at least it gives me a gauge, at this point to see where I'm at as far as my team is concerned, and that is big facts. Sarah Small in the building. Sup, Ryan, my Colts suck. Hey, it's tough. It's tough to win games in the NFL. You know that. Tighten up. 22. Justin Tucker is not human. He just set the record for the longest field goal in NFL history, and guess who had him in fantasy football? Aha! I did. Helped me to ended up getting that dub, so I'm definitely excited about that. Justin Tucker, wow, oh wow. Herbert beats Mahomes. Yeah, Mahomes looked very average and very pedestrian. Shepard Williams, Falcons get their first dub of the season and not a good week on fantasy. Hey, man, you're going against me, so, it's going to be tough. Taylor Heineke's in the building. He's pissed that they lost to the Buffalo Bills. And here we go. Rams with the kickoff. Buccaneers wearing the pewter. If you guys need a link for this particular game, you can hit me up on Twitter, and I can shoot you a link. Mimopolis in the building. That Chargers-Chiefs game played with my heart. Yeah, two teams that I love. Justin Herbert, Mahomes. I mean, it's just really good quality football teams. You're seeing how good Mike Williams really is. And there's a lot of holes in the defense for the Chiefs. But on top of that, you can see Asante Samuel Jr., he's got some game. Definitely some interesting games in the morning. Odin's Child, Big L today. Shit happens. Yeah, absolutely. 0-0. Chris Godwin in motion. Brady hands off. Let's go, baby. I need this dub today. Let's go. Come on, baby. Mimopolis is in the building. Odin's Child in the building. Mimopolis says Justin Tucker is a god. Damn right he is. Said back-to-back September losses for Mahomes with INTs. I know it's a little unusual. I mean, we're not really used to seeing, Mahomes drop games like that, especially, in that type of fashion of him playing like that. And that is big facts. So I need Tyler Lockett to go off of my tight end. Yeah, I don't think you're winning this week against me, my guy. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. All right, 2nd down and 9. Brady. Let's go, baby. All right, let's go. 3rd down and 1. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Sarah Small, tighten up. Shepard Williams, Taylor Heineke, Mimopolis, Odin's Child. Everybody, Senile in the building. Nola in the building. What to do? 3rd down and 1. Come on, Bucks. Flag on the play. And I was going to end up doing the Ducks game last night, but, things kind of fell through, with the schedule. I wanted to do the Saints and the Pats, early this morning, but I got to be able to pace myself and not burn myself out. So I got the Seahawks and I got the Vikings on TV. I got the Bucks and the Rams on the computer, and then I'm going to end up doing the WWE pay-per-view, Extreme Rules, later tonight. Swaggy P will be in the building, so I hope it ends up being a good pay-per-view because I'm skipping Packers-Niners to do it, so it better be fucking good. Message from a Golden Eagle in the building. What to do? Brady, incomplete. On 3rd down and 6, Bucks will punt. See now, you got to be careful with those kickers, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to give guys a chance, and, you can't get rid of guys too soon, but sometimes it happens. You get impatient in fantasy football, and, that's big facts. Tutu Atwell back. It's on 4th and 6. All right, Matthew Stafford, your turn. I'm excited for this matchup. Even if my Bucks lose, you know what I mean? It's not going to make me cry or, get me disappointed. It's going to be a tough game. These are the two best teams in football right now. I mean, I still think the Chiefs are a good football team. They just have to clean some things up, and it's starting to show you that maybe the rest of the AFC is starting to catch up a little bit to the Kansas City Chiefs. Very uncharacteristic picks by Mahomes. Oh, nice. And complete. Cooper Kupp went high. Pressure by my boy, Devin White. I got the jersey on right now. I've never been a Seahawks fan, my guy. Who are you talking to? Let's go. Bucks fan since 95, baby. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 10. Shotgun set. Stafford, hands off. Hit his ass. Come on, Bucks. Let's go. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Message from a Golden Eagle. He said, I like the Hawks as well. Northwest, baby. Big D, yo, what's good? Hybrid in the building, what to do? Said Washington football team is ass. Come on, Stafford. Oh. And even though that I'm, a hardcore Bucks fan, I'm still going to want a good performance from the Rams. It's not like I want to win 45-0. Obviously that would be great for me and a lot of other Bucks fans out there, but we want to see a good football game either way. I imagine it'll be low scoring. I imagine both teams will be under 30 points. But you never know. Maybe the offenses start clicking and take advantage of a few, mistakes, that happen. Maybe some soft spots like in my secondary and whatnot, but I'm excited for the opportunity to go, 3-0 and to show everyone that I am the best team in the NFL, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right. Well, we didn't let them score, and they didn't get a whole lot of first down yardage. Neither did we on the first drive. Rams to kick, and it hops out of bounds. 0-0. Bucks and Rams are knotted up. All right, let's kind of go through a breakdown of some of the scores this morning that might have surprised quite a few people. All right, let's take a quick look. 66-yard field goal to set the record, Justin Tucker. Longest field goal ever. Your boy had him in fantasy, so that definitely made me happy. Helped me I was losing big time in fantasy this morning, and then I got real hot towards the end with Mike Williams at the flex, and I had Justin Tucker at kicker. And obviously we know our boy in the room, Shepard Williams, Atlanta Falcon fan, I was going against him. I'm projected for 168. He's projected for 120. I got 118 right now. He's at 95. So I'm looking pretty good right now. Let's take a look at the scores for today and if we have anything that we're kind of surprised about. All right, Seahawks 7, Vikings 0. That one is on my TV right now. Let's take a quick peek on the box score. Russell Wilson to DK Metcalf, what's new? All right, and then we got the Broncos 7, Jets 0. Dolphins 14, Raiders 0. That's surprising with Tua being out, right? After the Dolphins got smashed 35-42-0 last week, from the Buffalo Bills. That's a little alarming. Falcons 17, Giants 14. Falcons get their first dub of the season. This one right here doesn't surprise me at all. Bengals 24, Steelers 10. The Bengals are a little bit better than people are giving them credit for, and that is big facts. Chargers 30, Chiefs 24. Chiefs fans are not going to be happy with that. But with all the turnovers that you had to have known that could have been an L for you in that game. But they will be able to clean it up, and it'll get better for them. But it's showing you that the AFC is wide open, and there might be some opportunities to clip the Chiefs to get to the Super Bowl, possibly. Bills 43, Washington Football Team 21. That's an ass whooping. Browns 26, Justin Fields and Bears 6. That's an ass whooping. Ravens 19, Lions 6. Ravens 19, Lions 17. Titans 25, Colts 16, Chargers 30, Chiefs 24, Saints 28, Patriots 13. Big dub for Jameis Winston. And the Cardinals 31, Jags 19. Okay. Lots of football action this morning. Jameis Meza, bang, my boy, $2. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. $2, my boy Jameis Meza. Appreciate you. Brute Saint says, Suppo Dog, Saints got the dub. My fantasy is hot. Traded away Najee Harris for Kareem Hunt and Mike Williams. Hunt got me 27.5 and Williams got me 33.2. Hey, I got Najee Harris and Mike Williams on my team. So, hey, that's a pretty good trade. A 2-for-1. And Kareem Hunt is a top 10 running back in fantasy, most of the time. And Mike Williams has been very, very hot. Najee is a good rookie, but yeah, you definitely won that deal. There we go. Is that Cameron Brate? Yeah. Cameron Brate, baby. Let's go. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. Let's go. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams. I can't believe this game wasn't on local TV for me, but as the Seahawks are on, they're always going to favor the Seahawks on TV. There's no game on CBS in the afternoon since the Chiefs and the Chargers were on earlier, and it's only Minnesota-Seattle. I think everyone wants to watch Bucs-Rams. Ooh, big hit on 3rd and 2. Good defense by the Rams. But, it is what it is. I have a link, so I'm able to watch the game. It's about a 30-second to a minute delay, but I wasn't going to miss this game for nothing. My Oregon Ducks got a big dub against the Arizona Wildcats, so we're moving up to 4-0, number 3 in the country, not surpassing Bama or Georgia, but I like my Oregon Ducks at number 3, and we're looking good. Everything is kind of falling into place. We got Niners, Packers for Sunday night, but I also got a WWE pay-per-view that I'm going to do with my buddy Swaggy P. He'll be in the building here in about 3 hours, and we'll end up watching the live stream of the WWE pay-per-view. So if you guys are available, come watch the WWE pay-per-view with us. We're looking for that first down. Come on, Bucks. Shep, Georgia's going to be number 1. So, yeah, Georgia looked very good, huh? I just hope this WWE pay-per-view isn't just a shit show. Because, if the Niners and the Packers end up being like one of the better games, then I'm going to be kind of pissed. So, but, obviously most of the WWE pay-per-views are pretty good. And I get to see my boy Swaggy P, and we'll end up watching the game together. So that'll be interesting. Extreme Rules. I hope it's good. Herbert doesn't throw any ducks. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. Been a little long, lots of sleep, a lot of football. We got wrestling tonight, so I'm ready to go. Had to definitely get a monster to wake up, though. Seahawks 7, Vikings 0. Russell Wilson to DK Metcalf. It's 1st and goal. See if the Vikings can get on the board. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Los Angeles Rams. live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here or Cash App, $OrionNWSF, and the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go, baby. A lot of shockers today. I did see that message from a Golden Eagle. I did see that 109-yard TD run on that air ball, on that field goal. That was crazy. Yeah, you don't really see plays like that in the NFL. Usually you're going to see it on the college football level. Remember, like from Alabama and Auburn from a few years ago. But, yeah, it was amazing. Tucker's long field goal to set the record. It's just crazy. You never know what you're going to find out, on the weekends or Monday night or Thursday night. CEH turnovers, Mahomes, Kelsey on that play, team loses. You might need a better running back than CEH. You know what I mean? Like if you guys would have Kareem Hunt still on the roster, I think that you guys would be sitting a little bit differently. But again, it's the defense, it's the O-line, you know what I mean? It's Mahomes, it's CEH, it's a multiple, amounts of different things that are causing the Chiefs to lose. But also the AFC has been getting better, you know what I mean? So you have to give the AFC opponents some credit. They are getting better in the AFC. But I hate seeing my friends' teams lose, and I don't like seeing the Chiefs lose. That's who I want to play in the Super Bowl. Again, but you'll live, you'll learn. 1-2 Chiefs doesn't mean they're out of the playoffs. They'll bounce back. Yeah, Mahomes' passes have been, I don't know if he's hurt or maybe tired or something's up with him, but maybe Odin's child, we were talking about it earlier this morning. Something might be wrong with Mahomes, and they're not, letting everyone know in the media. Nice catch by Robert Woods. First down, Rams. Yeah, Herbert, Bosa, and company. Asante Samuel Jr., the rookie with that big diving pick, in the first half, which is great. And like I told you, hybrid, and I told all you guys before, Justin Herbert is a top 10 quarterback. Justin Herbert could potentially be top 5 and take maybe Deshaun Watson's spot since he's not playing this year. It could be, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, and then maybe you can throw in a Justin Herbert at 4 or 5. It's not that crazy to think, and he's been playing good football. Stafford, pick it off. Yeah. Oh, damn it. What happened to my hands? Damn, that could have been a pick. Right through his hands. Tip pass. Fuck. Jamel Dean, it's right to you. Oh, Cooper Kupp. Oh, what happened to my hands? Jamel, it's in your hands. It was in your hands. Come on. Oh. Hybrid in the building. Message from a Golden Eagle in the building. Jamison Meza in the building. Nice to see you guys get some dubs today. Panthers fan, you got a good dub. Again, some of the dubs are against kind of so-so teams, but obviously the Saints one was legitimate. But, hey, a dub is a dub. You're 3-0. Congratulations. Screen pass. Hit him. Yeah. Sit down. Let's go. Brute Saint. Who dat? You dat. And you know what? A lot of people were thinking that the Saints were going to lose to the Patriots. You know what I mean? And I don't think that was too crazy to think either. It was kind of a must-win game for the Patriots because they're playing Tampa Bay, in Gillette next week. But the Saints came in, AK-41 and Jameis, on that first touchdown, and they got things going. So congratulations, Who Dat Nation. This will be an opportunity where we can get all the teams in the NFC South to win this week if I win. All right, big 3rd and 10. Come on now. Stafford, going long, going deep, wide open. Oh, what defense. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good D. Hell yeah. Oh, that was a touchdown all the way. I got one of my backups in the game right here, number 43. Oh, good defense, good awareness. Let's go. Ross Cockrell. Cockrell, baby. 4th and 10. Yes, sir. Rams fans is booing the shit out of the refereeing right there. That was a good defense, though. All right, Rams with the punt. 0-0. I knew this game was going to be kind of back and forth in the mud. There's going to be some explosive big plays. No Antonio Brown. So I got Godwin in my fantasy. So I'm thinking a lot of Godwin, a lot of Gronk, a lot of Evans. Brady's going to have to make some plays to win this game. This is not going to be something that, is going to be an easy win. I apologize, Derek. I was going to do the Oregon Duck game last night, but I had some things come up at the last minute. But yeah, I am definitely going to be getting some Ducks games in. If I don't end up going to the games in Eugene, if I go to the game, then obviously I can't do the stream. But if I don't, I'll be streaming live, and I want to do as many as I can. It's just some of the games have been on early morning. Fresno State was at like 11 in the morning. Ohio State was at 9 in the morning, and sometimes it's kind of tough from the night before. But I definitely would try to get some of those games in for sure. Oh man. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Let's go and look at some of the scores from today. So we got Seahawks 7, Vikings 7. I got here on the TV to the left of me. We got Broncos 10, Jets 0. Dolphins 14, Raiders 0, which is surprising since they're starting off the season so hot, at 2-0. If they can recover, it's not like Tua's out there. And they got spanked last week, so obviously they've woken up, and they're up 14-0 on the Raiders. Falcons 17, Giants 14. Nice dub for Atlanta. Bengals 24, Steelers 10. A surprising win to some. Bengals finally getting that dub on the Steelers, which they usually struggle pretty hard from week to week, year to year, month to month. Chargers 30, Chiefs 24, big upset right there. Ravens 19, Lions 17. And let's take a look at the rest. Let's start it from the top here. Broncos 10, Jets 0, Dolphins 14, Raiders 0. Bucks, Rams were knotted up at 0 here that you're doing the stream on. Seahawks 7, Vikings 7, 43-21, Bills over Washington. Wow. Browns 26, Bears 6. I thought Justin Fields would play a little bit better. Obviously, he did not. Ravens 19, Lions 17. Titans 25, Colts 16. Chargers 30, Chiefs 24. Saints 28, Patriots 13. Falcons 17, Giants 14, Bengals 24, Steelers 10, and Cardinals 31, Jags 19. And we got Panthers, Texans 24-9 on Thursday. We already saw that dub. Tonight is Packers, Niners on Sunday Night Football. I'll be doing the WWE pay-per-view instead. And then we got Eagles and Cowboys on Monday night. And I really want to do the Packers and the Niners, but, Preston wanted to come over and watch this pay-per-view. So I said, what the hell? We usually get pretty good numbers on the WWE pay-per-views, so. All right, Brady. There we go. All right, make those tacklers miss, Fournette. Lombardi, Lenny, doing his thing. Come on, baby. Got to win this game. Go Bucks. First down and 10. Brady, play action fake. Blitz coming. Tip pass. Oh, shit. Kingdom Connect in the building. What to do? Yeah, I just can't. Sometimes with games like this, like Bucks and Rams, if it's the two best teams in football, this should be on TV for everybody in the country. You know what I mean? Or it could have been like a Sunday night football game. I mean, I know they can't move and flex schedules to the end of the year, but how is this game not on TV for everyone? I live in Oregon, right? And Seattle's on, so anytime Seattle is on at the same time, you're fucked. You know what I mean? But if you have Twitter and you need a link, I can shoot you a link so you can watch this game or any other game that's on. Bucks, Brady, Godwin, go, baby, go, Chris. Yes. Ooh, big hit on the sideline. First down, Buccaneers. Move the chains. Taylor Rapp is a stud. And like I said, even though I'm a Bucs fan, I'm not biased. You know what I mean? A lot of people are very, very biased, on their teams. When you end up watching me call a game, I'm going to end up shouting out the Rams and all the good plays that they do. They're a fun team to watch. Stafford there has brought them some new energy. Obviously, the defense looks a little bit different. D coordinator is now the head coach of the Chargers, so it looks a little different. But they're 2-0, and that's what they brought in Matthew Stafford for, is to get those dubs and to get to the NFC Championship game against the Bucs or another team. Brady, little check down, good tackle. Good tackle by Young. Shepard Williams in the building. Message from a Golden Eagle in the building. Kingdom Connect in the building. Derek Sumrell in the building. Yeah, I want to do Ducks games. Yeah, like I said, it's just been kind of with the schedule and what's been going on Friday nights and Saturday. I definitely need to be able to get as many Ducks games in as long as I'm not going to the games, because that's one of the favorite things that I like to call and watch is the Oregon Ducks, and we're number 3 in the nation right now too. All right, 0-0. Come on, Buccaneers, let's move these chains. 2nd down and 6. Brady, hands off. Ooh, good tackle. Joseph Day with the tackle. Bucks with the pewter, Rams with the white. 3rd down and 5. And again, I got about a 30-second to a minute delay from people that are actually watching this live in LA and in Tampa. All right, 3rd down and 5. Oh for 2 on 3rd down so far. 3rd and 5. Brady steps up in the pocket, going deep. Oh, what happened to my hands? Gronk. Gronk, what happened to your hands? Come on, Gronk. He'll make up for that. Big drop on 3rd down by Gronk, but this is kind of a deeper route. Gronk is usually intermediate routes. Anything that's past like 15, 20 yards, just depending on the coverage. Oh, Gronk, you could have had that. Gronk, you could have had that. Just on his fingertips. And then he got blasted right there at the end. No excuses. That was a ball that Gronk should have had. Incomplete. 0 for 3 on 3rd down. I knew this game was going to be in the trenches, and the Bucks punt. But eventually, things will open up, whether it be in the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter. But I feel confident in my team. I still think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the best team in football, top to bottom. We're 2-0. We're seeing the Chiefs now being 1-2. Even if we drop this game, I still think we were one of the best teams in the NFL. Could go either way. And I got Seahawks and Vikings on the TV here as well. All right, let's go, baby. Really excited for Monday night with the Eagles and the Cowboys. Packers-Niners should be a good game, obviously, tonight. And normally I'll do Sunday Night Football. But I'm going to do the WWE pay-per-view and switch it up. Pretty much anytime there's a WWE pay-per-view that's on TV, I'm going to do it. I mean, if I pay the $5 or $10 a month for, the Peacock Network, I might as well do it. And then obviously I get to see my boy Swaggy P come in the building and hang out with him. And I don't get to see him that often. So, if the Colts are on, maybe he'll come through. Colts are not having a very good season, at this point. But, at some point I know I'll get him to come through for some football games. But with wrestling, I know that he'll hop on and we'll be able to enjoy it and, at least make the most out of this weekend before, work or school or whatever else anybody has. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. How's everybody doing today? How are you guys feeling? Are you guys doing good in fantasy today? Are you guys losing? How's it going today in fantasy football for you guys? I was kind of worried on my end that I was going to lose. I was playing Shep, who's in the chat right now. Big, obviously Atlanta Falcon fan. I don't know if he thought he was going to win in fantasy and win for his Falcons today. But I had a feeling that as long as my guys started to step up at the end, Mahomes, 22.9, right? And he had 2 picks. So it wasn't looking good early, right? But then he caught on a little bit late. 22.9 there. Najee Harris, 28.2. Chris Carson's got 4.5 for me so far. I got Devontae Adams on Sunday night. Godwin's got me 2, but it just started. Jared Cook, only 4.7 points, which is a little alarming. I thought he'd get a little bit more. But Mike Williams, the MVP for me, 33.2 points, 7 receptions, 122 yards, and 2 TDs. The nail in the coffin against the Kansas City Chiefs. Carolina D got me 10, and Justin Tucker with that big kick, all right, to get the record. Anytime you kick 64, 65, 66 yards, it's unbelievable. But for him to break that record, It was all good for me. And then to end up getting that 17 points. You don't see 17 points from a kicker that often. And then on my bench, let's see if I left any points there. Tampa Bay defense, because I did Carolina. Henderson didn't play, the running back. Stafford. Hollywood Brown had 2 drops in the end zone, only 8.3 points. Good thing I left him on the bench. Rondale Moore, I left on the bench as well. Justin Fields on the bench, and James White got hurt. Judy's hurt. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments after this week. And then Sony Michel with the carry. I don't think that he's going to do a whole lot today. Darrell Henderson, if he was playing, I feel that that would give the Rams a better shot to win. They could still win without Darrell Henderson, but, I mean, he's a beast. I have him on my fantasy football team for a reason, and I started him every week prior to this week for him getting hurt. So a little bit of the chest, a little of the ribs. We'll see what Sony Michel can do, but I'm confident my defense can kind of, keep him contained. I don't assume that he'll score today. All right, 2nd down and 10. And again, I have about a 30-second to a minute delay compared to people that are live in LA or in Tampa, or if this is live for them. Blame technology on that, but at least I get the game. You know what I mean? Sony Michel with a little catch there. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I wasn't going to miss this game for nothing. Congratulations to all the teams that won today. Shout out to the Saints. Like I said, I apologize. I wasn't able to do the Duck live stream last night or to do the Saints game this morning. But I'm going to try to do as much Ducks, Saints, Buccaneers, Panther games. And if there's other teams like the Chiefs and Eagles that I can do, I'm going to do as many as I can. Yeah, love me some Kenny Omega and Young Bucks. Hey, Kingdom Connect, Odin's Child, you guys are Chiefs fans, but like I said, don't worry. You might be the only team in NFL, in 2021 where if you go 0-2, 1-2, 0-3, you can still bounce back. You're 1-2. I mean, the Ravens seem like they're a playoff team. Obviously, the Chargers are a playoff team, and I kept telling you guys that. Justin Herbert's the real deal. He'll tear up anybody. I don't care how good your defense is. Under pressure, he might be the best quarterback under pressure in the NFL. Since his rookie year last year and this year. He is the real deal Holyfield. Stafford, going deep, wide open. Nice catch by Cooper Kupp. 1st down, Rams. Okay. Let's look at this route again. Cooper Kupp, the Bucs are playing zone. He found a nice gap in the zone right there, and we can't have that. Stafford with great recognition. Nice 15, 20-yard ball. Good hands, toe drag swag, a little tippy toe, towards the sideline. Cooper Kupp is great. I would love to have him on my team. Robert Woods is great too. I mean, there's just certain guys that if you had like an underrated top 5, in the NFL, oh great, now I got a fucking player down, Jamel Dean. Fuck. All right, but I think Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Tyler, get to the door and lock it, DJ Moore. If I had to choose 4 guys that are wide receivers that are highly underrated week in and week out, it's those guys. I mean, every single week they produce. Every single week people doubt them. I think Tyler Lockett now is starting to get a little bit more recognition, as far as the league is concerned. Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp will get more recognition because the Rams are good. Stafford's there. They're going to be on TV a lot, so they're going to get the recognition. But DJ Moore, being on the Panthers, he is a guy. He is a true number 1 wide receiver. It's just that the Panthers are kind of a small market team. But like I said, when the wins come, the recognition comes. So look for them to get a little bit more recognition as the season goes along. See now, 3 of my 4 running backs are injured, so yeah. Shep. Hey, man. Hey, you got your Falcons win. You're not going to be able to get wins on both ends, but I know when the game started, yeah.
Look forward to planning with Schwab.
Yeah. It's not over yet, though. You know what I mean? Lamar going into the game had a little bit of an illness, and I wanted to play Hollywood Brown, over, somebody. I didn't know who because I had Devontae Adams and Godwin. I was going to keep Mike Williams in there, but it's like when you have so many good players, sometimes it's tough in fantasy football to get the right combination. But you had Henry, 19 points, Lamar, 19 points, Edmonds, 14.5. That was a great move, right? Hopkins laid a dud for you, though, right? Hopkins only gave you 5, and normally he gives you like 20 to 30. So that, sometimes shit happens. Lockett only has 1.3. Tanyan could score a couple times. Ridley gave you good points at 14. Buffalo with 9. Bass, your kicker, with 14. That's awesome, right? And you didn't really leave anything on the bench. All your bench guys got 10 points or less. So Less than 10 points, it looks like, for everyone on your bench. Your highest bench guy got 8.6. So it's not like you had a guy on the bench that you left there. So, yeah, you were projected for 168 instead of it's going to you. Hey, but, it happens. That's why in fantasy football, you never know what's going to happen. And you have to have a good draft. And sometimes you get lucky and you get the right guy in, like Mike Williams. Like, imagine if I would have put Hollywood Brown in instead of him. You never know. Sometimes you got to take those red matchups that are bad and roll with guys like I did with Patrick Mahomes and I'm doing with Devontae Adams, All right, come on, Bucks. 3:05 left in the first quarter. Stafford. Nice. First down. Rams. Van Jefferson, another sleeper in the football ranks. This is going to be tough. I got some guys that are banged up. Sean Murphy Bunting. They were trying to talk to Richard Sherman to see if he wanted to come over and join my Bucks. And as you see the depth, if Sean Murphy Bunting is injured, Jamel Dean, my nickel, is injured, and I have Antoine Winfield Jr. and Carlton Davis, they're going to be rotating a lot of backups in. So don't be surprised if the Rams start torching my secondary. I'm going to need my big front four, and I'm going to need Devin White and Levante David to get some pressure. And no JPP today. Jason Pierre-Paul either. Screen pass. Get him. Yes. So, fumble. He coughed it up. But, when they don't have Darrell Henderson, but a lot of my guys are out too, in the secondary. I mean, having Darrell Henderson out is a big, big thing, especially when you're 2-0. What a hit. What a hit. Oh, my God. That fumble came out. Ooh, they're lucky they got that football back. I pounded the shit out of them right there. Nobody is going undefeated, period. There's going to be injuries. Remember when they said the Chiefs were going undefeated and the Bucks were going undefeated? It's just child's play. There's so many good teams in the NFL and the NFC, AFC. Like, the Bucks could play the Jets and lose. The Chiefs could play the Jets and lose. Like, in that scenario, it doesn't sound likely, but shit like that happens sometimes. You take a team for granted, right? They come out there and throw and torch you for like 2 or 3 touchdowns in the first half, and then maybe you just don't catch up. It's not likely to happen, but every once in a while you see those really good teams lose to the really bad teams. So, all right, come on, Bucks. 3rd down and 1. First down. Rams. Move the chains. Yeah, I'm 1-1 in fantasy, so I needed this dub. Let's take a look. I'm projected for 166. Let's see here. Other teams are projected for 88 and 108, 114, 124, 131, 130, 116, 104. So, yeah, I'm projected to get the highest point total this week, and that's the way it should be. I'm the Northwest Sports Fanatics. I'm not supposed to be losing games in fantasy football, all right? And if I do, it should only be by a little bit, but sometimes you get torched, when the other teams, all their guys hit, or 6 out of the guys hit out of 9. Stafford, going deep and complete. I've been telling people that, Shep. The thing is I'm not a believer in the Steelers. The Browns, you know what I mean? They still are a good football team. They showed that by beating the Bears, but they're beatable. I think they've shown that, there's a little weakness there in the Browns game, right? Ravens, sometimes they're going to be good. Sometimes they're going to be bad. They squeak by, obviously today. But the Bengals are the team that no one's really talking about. If Joe Burrow can stay upright, they definitely have a chance to beat quite a few teams. They're projected to win probably about 4 to 7 wins this year, but you never know. If some injuries happen to the Ravens and Steelers, maybe the Bengals get close to a wild card, and overachieve and get maybe close to that 8 or 9 win range. We don't know. That's why we watch this game we call the NFL. Yeah, Burrow and Chase, they played in college. A great combo. Handoff. Come on, Bucks. Yeah, sit down. Sit down. Well, the game is in mud, like I figured it would be. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the house. Got my Devin White sewn jersey on. Feeling fresh. Feeling good. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm going to be doing the WWE pay-per-view right after this is over. I'm just hoping for a Bucks win prior to that. Quarter number 1 in the books. All right, baby. Let me adjust the scoreboard here. Bam, bam, bam. Do-do, do-do, do-do.
We've got a problem, America. Junk sleep is what you get from a bed that isn't right for you. Keep calling Kevin Keith. Junction.
All right, scoreboard updated.
Your laptop on the bus. Junk sleep. Can't straight think? Slump you. What you need is real sleep. So maybe it's time to ask yourself, did you get out of the wrong side of bed this morning? Or the wrong bed altogether? Mattress Firm. On Junkies.
All right.
911. All new tomorrow on Fox.
Let's take a look over here to my left. I got Seahawks 10, Vikings 7. Dangerous, you know, he's one of those guys on the road. He doesn't play as good on the road than he does at home. But when you're like the second best quarterback, you know, in the NFL, or third best if you have Mahomes or Rodgers ahead of them, I mean, they're always going to be in games. And like I said, it's kind of interesting to see Dangerous, you know, with not a lot of help on the offensive line, not a lot of help on the defensive side, and he still finds a way to win a lot of games. That shows you how great he really is. He can put a team on his back. Yeah, you got Lockett. Tyler, get to the door and Lockett. Yeah, you got DK Metcalf. You got Carson. Go, 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 baby, go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Touchdown. Seahawks. Fuck yeah. And I got Carson in fantasy. Shepard, watch out. My boy, Chris Carson. Hell yeah. Getting Chris Carson as my third running back and having him at the flex or my RB2 instead of getting a better tight end was a risk. Obviously, I wanted to have a better tight end than a Jared Cook or a Tyler Higbee. I ended up dropping Higbee, and I know Cook and Higbee are going to be on and off. But getting those points, you know, from those running backs, Najee Harris, Carson, and then when I have Darrell Henderson in, or depending on if James White can come back from the injury, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Extra point is up. And it's good. 17-7 Seahawks. Let's go. Javonte Williams, like I said, he came out of college, you know, from North Carolina. I think that he's got a lot of potential. I think a lot of the Denver Broncos players have potential, you know, and when you look at their team, you know, they don't even have Jerry Jeudy, who I have in fantasy, who's on the bench. So once he comes back, that's going to open up a whole nother ball game. But, you know, 4 carries, 26 yards, and a TD. Like I said, he could be the starting running back for them the whole season or a complimentary back. I mean, I do like him a lot, though, Panthers fan. Lots of upside, lots of potential. All right, handoff. Sony Michel, sit down. That was on 2nd down and 8. We're in the second quarter. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. My Ducks won against Arizona, beating the brakes off of them, number 3 in the country. Feels good to be able to get these dubs and see my Oregon Ducks actually be in the top 5, which I never thought would happen. Didn't think we would be able to beat, Ohio State, and we found a way to do it. Alabama 63, Southern Miss 14. Let's see here. And then obviously the Georgia score was fucking insane. 62-0 against Vanderbilt. Goddamn, you know. But I'll take my dub. 41-19 over Arizona. 3rd down and 3. Stafford, pump fake. Right in the middle of the zone. 1st down, Rams. Robert Woods, move the chains. But yeah, let's see. Next week, I need to be able to try to get some Oregon games in unless I go to the games. It's going to be Oregon and Stanford, 12:30. I'm going to try to do that one. That one's not too early. Devin White with a nice tackle there against Robert Woods. Yeah, I was thinking about him in the game. Nice catch by Higbee. Yeah, they're using Patterson quite a bit, so. Finley in the building, what a deal. Oh, Derek, for real, that's awesome. Yeah, he's great, man. You know, he's a guy that's a pick machine. You know what I mean? It's like we got Kayvon Thibodeau, you know, Justin Flo's out for the year. We got Sewell. I mean, we got some great players, but on the back end, McKinley is great. And like I said, I think that there's a lot of potential for us to have NFL players, you know, really make a difference. Rams, handoff. Good tackle by the Bucks. And obviously I see Shepard with the touchdown Rams in the chat. I'm about 30 seconds to a minute delay here because I live in Oregon, and this game is not on my local television. So I don't have it here on CBS or Fox because the stupid Seahawks are always on. And when the Seahawks are on, they're going to always choose them in Oregon, Washington, you know, Montana, Idaho, and the bordering states to show them. So I don't know how this game isn't, prime time for everyone in the country. I think a lot of people want to see this matchup. They either want to see the Rams win or the Bucs lose or to see if the Bucs are the real deal. All right, I see the touchdown now. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee with the touchdown. Brandy Lewis in the building. What to do? Great touchdown, great play by the Rams. Got to give them credit. Never making excuses for my team. I did have Tyler Higbee on my fantasy too. I was like, oh, maybe Jared Cook will have a better day. But sometimes you make mistakes in fantasy. We all make mistakes. And sometimes you want to pick the right people, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Extra point is up. And it's good. All right, Rams, I see you. Put the pressure on my Buccaneers. Stafford, screen pass. Nice catch by Higbee. Blockers downfield. That was really the most important part. And he just ran over everyone and got into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Rams 7, Buccaneers 0. Terrence Harris in the building. What to do? Brandy in the building. Shep in the building. Derek in the building. Yeah, I need to do Ducks games. And like I said, usually I go to Eugene quite often and watch the games in person. But I'm going to try to do at least, I don't know, for the remaining of the season, since we're 4-0, I'm going to try to do at least 4 or 5 games if possible, if not more. But it all depends on what time the game is on and everything else. So hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF for the YouTube Super Chat right here as well. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Not a surprise that the Rams are up 7-0. Like I said, I'm on the road. They have Darrell Henderson out. I got a few guys out. Carlton Davis is playing, but I don't think he's 100%. Sean Murphy Bunting is out. Jamel Dean got hurt, so my secondary's banged up a little bit. But there's no excuses. I mean, you got enough guys out there to make plays to really pretty much win the game for you on the offense and defensive side. And even though Sony Michel is a downgrade to Henderson, Darrell is the man. But if he's got chest issues or rib issues, they got to go with next man up. And obviously, when you got a guy like Sean McVay, he can make it happen. So let's see what we got going on here with the Vikings and the Seahawks. I got that on the TV here, 43-inch HD TV, looking very nice. Ooh, what a spin move off the hit. Okay. Vikings down 17-7 at home. Terrence Harris. Dude, that Kenny Omega, Brian Danielson match, that was classic, wasn't it? I mean, if you haven't watched wrestling in a little while, if you go back and watch that, that was one of the best matches of the year. I mean, if you get a match that's 30 to 40 minutes long, and in the Wrestling Observer and wrestling reports, Daniel Bryan, a.k.a. Brian Danielson, has never been graded with a 5-star match until that one. And that's been in any federation and any match he's ever been in. So that was his very first classified 5-star match by Dave Meltzer and some of these other wrestling guru guys that put out the ratings and whatnot. So yeah, definitely it gives you that hype and that feeling that maybe wrestling is starting to actually come back. All right, Rams kick off. Come on, Bucks. Go. He falls down on his own fucking shoes. Come on, baby. Yeah, Tyler Higbee. Great route. Ball was already out before he even turned and looked for the ball on that first play. And then it's like, say, fuck it, run it again. Bang, right there. Shit, I should have kept Higbee. Oh, well. Shit happens. All right, come on, Bucks. Come on, Brady. Let's go. Yeah, I think AEW could get Bray Wyatt. I mean, it's very possible. If you're not going to treat your stars good, come over to AEW. Screen pass, Scotty Miller, scoot. Good defense by the Rams. Collapsing all over Scotty Miller. Yeah, a big hero in that NFC Championship game. First 3 possessions for the Bucs, 3 plays, 4 yards punt, 3 plays, 9 yards punt, and then 6 plays, 37 yards punt. So it happens when you play good teams. Sometimes, the punts happen. You just got to be able to work through the adversity and find a way. CM Punk. Oh, CM Punk's a great talker. It's just cool that CM Punk is back, regardless of wherever it is. Brady, going long, going deep. Come on! Mike Evans is the intended receiver, incomplete. We just need to be able to get a rhythm going with some consecutive first downs. Once we just get our rhythm going, and this is a game that we really need AB. They're talking about how they miss Darrell Henderson. Having Antonio Brown out there as that third option wide receiver is big. He's had a great start to the season also, and with the COVID issues with him, it's definitely a big loss for our team today. All right, 3rd down and 7. Come on, Tampa. Come on, Brady. Screen pass. Bernard diving for the first down. Looks like he's just short, though. Where are they putting the ball at? First down, Bucs. I don't think he got that first down, but fuck it. If they're going to give it to us, the Rams might challenge the spot, of where it's at, because it didn't really look like it. Brady's hustling up to the line to hike it before they actually maybe review this. All right, it's over now. Handoff. Rojo with the carry. Elliott Evans in the building. Finley in the building. Shep in the building. Brandy in the building. Terrence in the building. What to do? All right, little live look in. Oh, the Carson. Handoff to Carson. Rumbling and a bumbling. The 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Hawks. And I got him in fantasy, so I'm happy. Shep is like, screw you. Hey, you can't win in fantasy every week, no matter how good you are. It's very rare to go undefeated in fantasy football, especially if you have people that actually know how to play in your league, as well as it is in the NFL. Oh, nice tackle. Wow. Kenny Young with the tackle. Great play by the Rams. If the Rock. Yeah, we always wanted to see Rock and Roman go get it, and go after it one-on-one. To be like in a WrestleMania, SummerSlam, some type of big pay-per-view. I'm not sure if we're going to see The Rock anytime soon, though. But it would be cool. Yeah, congratulations. Saints dub today against the Pats, which a lot of people picked the Pats to win. A lot of people did. So, big win for Jameis and big win for the Saints and the Saints fan base. All right, shotgun set. Brady. There we go. First down. Buccaneers, my boy Chris Godwin. Move the chains. Let's go. Hell yeah. And if anyone needs a link to this game, again, if you have Twitter, you can hit me on Twitter and I can shoot you the link for this particular game or any game. So obviously, it's hard to watch games and find good links, obviously with like NFL Sunday Ticket and these other links that are out there. All right, Brady, play action fake. Flag on the play. Pump fake again. All right, going down to his check down man. That might be on Tampa. Shep, yeah. I mean, you never know. And things can change, in the playoffs, as far as fantasy football from week to week. And like I said, I make a lot of moves, too. I make more moves than anyone in fantasy football. I think I'm over 20 or at 20 moves already, and it's only week 3. Big penalty on the Bucs right there. All right, illegal formation. Come on. King of the Ring, yeah. I know we're going to get The Rock again at some point, but it's just cool that wrestling's back. Like, I know WWE's storyline is kind of shaky, right? They're letting go a lot of their talent. AEW is thriving, and that's what we need in wrestling. We just need something to look forward to. Dynamite, obviously Rampage, and then now we got the WWE pay-per-view, and we got a free pay-per-view from AEW on Wednesday and Friday night. I mean, they give you pay-per-view quality matches on free TV. Good defense by the Rams. All right, Jalen Ramsey all over that. 2nd down and 15. It's weird to see Ramsey with that number 5, but a lot of these guys like changing their numbers up. Darden with the reception. He's fast, but hey, Jalen Ramsey is just as fast. You know what I mean? He's a cover He's a cover corner. He's a man-to-man corner. He's a zone corner. He's a pick-6 machine. I mean, he can really do it all. Shotgun set, 2nd and 15. Blitz coming. Brady. Yes, sir. First down, Buccaneers. NWSF chain gang in the building. What to do? Big blitz coming at Brady right there. King of the ring. Yeah, that definitely would be awesome. It also depends on, like, who you play in fantasy. You know what I'm saying? If you play against a bunch of shitty people in fantasy that don't know what they're doing, of course you can be a top 2 or top 3, contender. But when you got people that really know how to play, it's tough. Handoff. Rojo, gain of a couple. 7-0 Rams. 7:45 and counting. Bucks have kind of stalled on some drives, but you got to give the Rams credit. Of course, I knew this was going to be a tough game. No one was going to blow out anyone in this game, even though there were some key injuries on both sides. These are the 2 best teams in football right now, the Rams and the Bucks. This could be an NFC Championship game preview, and I think that could definitely happen. There's going to be a lot of things that happen between now and then. Injuries, people getting hot at the right time, sleeper teams getting better than people think, and that's big facts. Come on, baby. Let's get some points. Brady. Go to Godwin. Go, Godwin. Nice stiff arm by Godwin going against Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, taunting rule is kind of whack. You know what I mean? Because sometimes there's like real taunting that goes on and it's a flag, but sometimes it's just very minor taunting, just the emotion of football, and then they're going to give it a penalty. So I don't want to let the players play. There's holding that goes on every play, but we can't call a penalty every play that no one would watch. You know what I mean? It would just be... Because the offensive line holds every play, the corners and the safeties hold on every play, on every down, on every fucking game that you watch, if you really pay close attention. Brady. 3rd down and 1. First down, Buccaneers. We're getting points on this drive. I can tell. We're getting at least a field goal on this drive. Uncle Mo. Hello? Hello, Uncle Mo, are you there? Pick up. Pick up, baby. Pick up the phone, baby. All right. I feel it. Touchdown, Vikings, Cousins to Thielen. There you go. All right. Rushing yards have been very minimal for both teams, 26 and 21, 89 and 81 for passing yards. Brady, yes, sir. Go. Go, Gronk, go. Yeah. First down, Buccaneers. Anthony Ramirez, Raiders in the building. You don't stop Tom DeGronk. No matter what anyone says, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't a big fan of Gronk and Brady when they were on the Pats. I mean, unless you were a Patriot fan or you just loved Gronk or Brady, that's one thing. But let's be honest. Most people don't like the Cowboys, and most people don't like the Pats, and they didn't like Brady, or Belichick. And the Pats is because they were jealous and they won so much, and also the cheating, the scandals, right? But now with Brady on the Bucs, it's a little bit different. People are giving him a little bit more love than he was over, on the New England side. That's facts, and it's been all beneficial for me. So Gronk is a beast. I mean, like I said, whether you'd want to admit it or not, I mean, he's one of the greatest tight ends that ever has laced up, and Brady's one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play too. So I'm just happy that they're on my team. That's facts. Yeah, Gronk has been a beast this year. 1st and goal, 7-0 Rams. Seahawks 17, Vikings 14, Broncos 17, Jets 0. Raiders finally coming back when they were down 14-0, 14-12. Anthony Ramirez, I see you trying to go 3-0. Falcons 17, Giants 14 final. Bengals with a big win over the Steelers, 24-10. Chargers with a big win, 30-24 over the Chiefs. And Ravens 19, Lions 17 with my boy Justin Tucker in fantasy kicking the record today. I believe 66-yarder to win the game. Come on, Brady. Handoff. Right up the guts for nothing. Good defense by the Rams. Yeah. He said, touchdown, Godwin. And I got him in fantasy too. You know that, Shep, right? So obviously you're a little bit ahead of me since I have the 30-second to a minute delay. But then I get to see it for myself. I imagine that happens on third down. I would assume. I'm on second and goal right now, so I doubt it's on this play. I think it's one play after this, unless they end up scoring right here. They got the trips left. Oh, there we go. Yep, no touchdown here. Nice little trick play, though, with the man in motion right there. Third down and goal. And I was really close on, benching Godwin and Devontae Adams and throwing in, Hollywood Brown and maybe Rondale Moore. But then I was like, hey, I got to be able to make the wise decision. Hey, everyone cares about my win, my guy. Be happy that you ended up getting your Falcons win. All right? A Falcons win is better than the fantasy win, isn't it? Well, maybe not, but I know you want to win both. Can't win them all, Shep. You can't win them all. Be happy that you got your dub for the Falcons. Godwin in motion. Hand it off to him. Yeah! Touchdown! Buccaneers! One of my favorite players in the business, Chris Godwin, doing the same celebration as Kyler Murray. Sitting down, Zen Master. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Let's go. Hell yeah. Look at the maneuver. Look at the maneuver. The maneuver. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. But in all fairness, Shep, I try my heart out every year in fantasy. First year, I ended up getting, what did I get, third? And then last year, I think I got third or second. So it's tough getting fantasy football dubs. Extra point is up, and it's good. I mean, the goal is to end up getting in the 4, you know what I mean? But to end up winning a championship, you just want to get to that championship game, and sometimes the other teams are just a little bit better. It just happens.
Getting crazy out here. I'm not running away.
Yeah, I like Godwin too. He's just reliable. You know what I mean? We're going to have to pay him some money at some point, and hopefully he stays. He's already accomplished everything that he can accomplish, on that end, winning the Super Bowl and whatnot. But, yeah, I love Godwin. At least my Cardinals baseball team is red hot. And Iowa's hot too, Sarah Small. Yeah, your Colts might not be a good football team this year. Like I said, with Carson and with some of the injuries that you've had, and Quentin Nelson not being 100%, and then they both get thrown back into the mix. But it's kind of nice now to be able to see at least some of your other teams, finding a way to win games. And the Cardinals are red hot. Iowa's hot. So, you can't have all your teams be good. I'm a great example of that. Mariners, not so good. Blazers, not so good. My Oregon Ducks are great. Tampa Bay's great, right? Dodgers are great for my dad, but you can't win them all. You can't win them all. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here or on the Cash App, $OrionNWSF. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. I'm going to go grab a water while we're on a commercial break here. I'll be right back.
I got you this. A new iPhone 13 Pro? Just for me? Well, actually, Verizon's giving one to everyone when they trade in their older damaged phone. Okay, so every system gets this. Every customer, new and old, can get iPhone 13 Pro on us. Plus up to $500 when you switch.
The Masked Singer has never packed this much star power to start a season. We were gonna blow your mind. And 5 new costumes, even bigger and wilder.
Tonight's gonna be a dog fight.
Whoa, look out! The Masked Singer, all new Wednesday on Fox.
That game-tying 15-play drive, the longest for Tom Brady with the Buccaneers. The 15-play
All right, I'm back.
touchdown drive featured 4 third-down conversions, including the touchdowns. And for Tampa Bay, Godwin has his
All right, Bucks with a kickoff. 7-7. Been a good game so far.
will come from Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense.
I just need my Bucks to make some plays on defense. You know what I mean? I need to be able to get some pressure on Stafford, some sack lunches. Just need to find a way to be able to get to Stafford. Easier said than done.
In LA, a fresh start. Sean McVay. And he's got a tremendous
Matt Payton in the building. What to do? Yeah, I apologize, man. I wanted to end up doing the live stream for the Ducks, and I'll end up doing some games this season. I didn't go to the game, but some things came up. But yeah, I did see it, man. Big win for the Oregon Ducks. 4-0, baby. All right, Stafford. Nice catch by Cooper Kupp. Best friend. It's his best friend, Cooper Kupp. Definitely a different type of offense. The Goffense is no longer there, but Stafford is a huge upgrade. Yeah, it was awesome, man. I'm definitely going to – and then once I end up doing the games, I'll be doing some more chain giveaways and other things as well, so with collegiate art designs. So maybe next week when we play Stanford at 12:30, as long as I'm not too hungover from the night before, I'll be able to try to do the Ducks game because I need to get some Ducks live play-by-play and reactions. I think I did about 4 or 5 last season, and that's probably what I'll end up doing this season, but I want to be able to try to do all of them if I can. It's just a matter of timing and, what I got going on with my girlfriend and, and just being mentally, prepared to do it. You know what I mean? Because obviously when you do live streams, I don't go in and just, half-ass it. I got to give it my all. So Stafford, check down, hit him, going nowhere. Yeah, the Ducks played great. I can't wait to do Duck live streams. I need to go down to Eugene for at least a game this season too. Now, we've been number 3 since last week, but when you got Georgia blowing out teams like Vanderbilt 62-0, it's going to be hard for Oregon to leapfrog a team like that or Alabama. Those 2 teams are better than us, but I think that we're pretty good. You know what I mean? It's hard to be able to beat an SEC team. Anyone knows that, unless you're Ohio State or Clemson when they have like elite players on their team, or Oregon or USC when we have elite players. But, there's different tiers of greatness, and we might be the best team in the Pac-12. But, I mean, let's be honest. If Oregon plays Alabama or Georgia, we could get smacked, or maybe we get an upset, if we all make it to the playoffs. But realistically, it's going to be very tough to beat a Georgia or Alabama this year. But I'm hoping that we can do it. Definitely I'm doing the Eagles and Cowboys. I would do the Niners and the Packers tonight, but my friend Swaggy P is in the building in about 2 hours, and we're going to do the WWE pay-per-view instead. Like I said, we love wrestling, so I want to be able to get in there. And I paid for the Peacock Network, so I mean, if I'm paying for it, I might as well use it, right? So hopefully Extreme Rules is good. The card looks decent, so might be a few surprises here and there, but I definitely will be doing Monday night. So this stream, I ultimately wanted to do the Ducks last night, and I wanted to do Pats and Saints this morning, Bucks Rams, and then do the pay-per-view. But, I mean, I got to be able to give myself a little bit of a breather. If I go too hard and too ham on the streams, I don't want to burn myself out. Plus, I have a full-time job on top of that. So sometimes I got to manage my mentals, and make sure I'm okay. So. 2-minute warning. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. It'd be greatly appreciated. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's take a look at the scores. 17-14. Seahawks are up. Let me take a quick look in here. Elliot, you got your soccer on the Peacock Network? I mean, I don't really watch anything, honestly, on the Peacock Network besides when Young Rock was on. I watched all of those episodes, and I binged it on there. I only have Peacock Network just for the WWE pay-per-view side. That's it. I don't have it for any other reason, really, besides that. So. Terrence Harris, what do you mean? Oh, POV? Yeah, I am doing pay-per-view on here, yeah. I always do usually the pay-per-views. I was using StreamYard, you know what I mean? And I canceled the subscription for that. It's like $25 a month. I like this background and this look. I like having the scoreboard. So with StreamYard, I can invite guests, which I like, and it has a ticker But like I said, I might, start it up again because I like to have Birdman 951 and Brute Saint on the show from time to time. But I just think the aesthetics and the look of this it just looks better. I put a lot of time and effort in the graphic below, the logo in the corner, the scoreboard. So, it is what it is. I'll go back to StreamYard probably a little bit from time to time, but I'm just grinding it out. All right, so we got Bucks 7, Rams 7. We got Seahawks 17, Vikings 14, Broncos 17, Jets 0. That's what you would expect, right? Dolphins 14, Raiders 12, Falcons 17, Giants 14 final, Bengals 24, Steelers 10, Chargers 30, Chiefs 24, and the biggest upset in the morning games, Ravens 19, Lions 17, Justin Tucker, I got him in fantasy, longest field goal in NFL history, 66 yards for the dub. Bills 43, Washington 21 with that ass whooping. Browns 26, Bears 6. I thought Justin Fields would play better. Titans 25, Colts 16. Saints 28, Patriots 13. Cardinals 31, Jags 19. Third down and 4. Stafford. Nice throw. First down, Rams. Tyler Higbee. Fuck. I should have kept Higbee in fantasy. 11 straight completions. I mean, I got Jared Cook, and I had Higbee, but then I was like, all right, I'm going to drop Higbee, and I'm going to pick up Justin Fields or Rondale Moore and just see what kind of games that they have. But, you never know in fantasy football. Game to game, everything can be different. Stafford going long, going deep. Oh, my God, that was a touchdown. Wow. What was that throw? Exactly, Sarah. This was underthrown like a motherfucker. Wide open. Look for the football, my guy. He's burnt. Antoine Winfield Jr. was burnt. Oh, yeah, Shep. Well, you guys are going to have more recruits, but we're starting to get recruits on the Oregon Duck end with Mario Cristobal. Yeah, the Bears game. Justin Fields, man. I just thought he would have a little bit better of a debut, but when their defense is clicking, it's hard to score points. Second down and 10, 7-7, second quarter. Minute 30 left. Stafford. Nice catch. They're just breaking down the Buccaneers zone. So when I look on my phone, it looks like 59 seconds left. I'm at a minute 14 and counting, so it's not like I'm too far behind. Only about a 30-second to a minute delay. I'll take that. 7-7, first down, Rams. Move the chains. Stafford, almost intercepted. Cockrell with the defensive pressure and the knockdown. I think Fields is ready. It's just a tough defensive opponent. I mean, let's be honest. If Fields would have went against the Jets, right, he probably would have scored 3 touchdowns, maybe 2 in the air, 1 on the ground, and everyone would be hyping it up. So it's all about really who you play. And the Browns are probably the biggest threat to the Chiefs, right, in the AFC Championship game. They're probably the second best team in the AFC, right? So to go against that defense when they're clicking, it's going to make anyone look bad. All right, shotgun set. Stafford. Cooper Kupp. Nice. First down, Rams. Nice catch by best friend. It's his best friend, Cooper Kupp. And obviously I see the touchdown, Rams, Cooper Kupp. So I need to wait about 20 seconds here, and I'll see it for myself. But obviously they're taking advantage of the Bucs. Normally we play, the cover 2. We usually play a certain type of defense. Once in a while, we'll switch it up and we'll play man. We haven't really got a lot of pressure on Stafford, and he's ripping us up today. But Stafford rips up pretty much everybody. Tampa 2 defense, that cover 2. But we're going to need someone to, and no JPP getting extra pressure. You can definitely tell the difference with the Bucs defense today. But no excuses. The Rams are a good team. We are the 2 best teams in football right now. All right, and we are on the road, so the Rams are favored. First down and goal. Move the chains. First and goal. Stafford, wide open. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp. Best friend. Touchdown. Ramley. Nice job, Rams. That was pretty. You know what I mean? I'm a football fan. I don't need to get angry. You know what I mean? Just a great route, great throw. And obviously my secondary is banged up. You're taking advantage of that, as you should. You know, that's what good teams do. Extra point is up, and it's good. That was a little bit of a, when they do those crossing routes and then they, kind of, clip the other corner. A little bit of an interference there, but, it happens. It wasn't as dirty as some other plays that I've seen.
Stress seems to evaporate into thin air, which leaves
But, when they do those crossing routes in the end zone and they end up, holding up the other corner as they go into that crossing route, it's almost impossible to stop that. Refs call it, half and half. Browns had 9 sack lunches. Myles Garrett had 4.5. Well, that'll make you win a game for sure. Absolutely.
your own theory of where the stress goes.
I was watching the Chiefs and the Charger game in the morning.
Place is dark.
That's a good taco.
Dude, it's a sandwich.
Browns defense. Well, also, too, you got to look at the Bears. They have problems on the O-line. I mean, who do they really have? Montgomery, Allen Robinson. I mean, they don't really have a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. So, 14-7 Rams.
And savings like that follow you everywhere. Now get new lower auto rates with Allstate. Because better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Click or call for
Let's go, man. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. College football, Ducks won, yesterday pretty easily against Arizona. So number 3 in the country, I feel good about that. Chargers beating the Chiefs, very surprising. But that's the NFL. I kept telling you guys, Justin Herbert's the real deal. I watched him front row in Autzen many, many times. He is like the breakout quarterback. I like him even more than Josh Allen personally. You know what I mean? Like, I think Josh Allen and Herbert could be like the 4th, 5th best quarterbacks. Kyler's having a great year also, so he can get in that consideration. Same thing with Lamar, Dak. There's going to be a lot of guys competing for that number 4, number 5, number 6 spot in the NFL. But as far as top 10 quarterbacks, we got a lot of good ones. And some of them are really starting to break out, and that's facts. We got Niners and Packers for Sunday Night Football. But obviously, I'm going to do the WWE pay-per-view. My boy Swaggy P will be bringing pizza, and we'll be watching the WWE pay-per-view. So if you guys have Peacock Network, hop in the room and watch some Extreme Rules with your boys.
44-year-old son, Tom Brady, who in this game has gone 14 of 18. He's found 8 different receivers.
Extreme Rules. I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
In his career. I can't get my head around it. He's got 6,000 yards. And Brady in the offense was
All right, Brady.
25. Let's check in with Kurt and find out what's coming up at the house.
Yeah, Herbert's great. He's one of my favorite players. M. Biter. Yeah, who dat? Been an interesting year so far, and it's only week 3. What to do? Yeah, I mean, like I said, from week to week, people love to like over-exaggerate things, like the Saints fans and everyone. Jameis, 5 touchdowns, no picks, and then you play so poorly the next week, and then you find a way to bounce back. So it's like, you got to be able to keep your emotions in check. Big wins are big wins. Big losses are big losses. Go! Godwin. Is there a flag on the play? That might be coming back for holding on the Buccaneers. But like I said, you got to be able to be not too emotional. Sometimes it's hard not to be emotional when you have a big win week 1 against the Packers. Then you play a team like the Panthers and then get your ass kicked. But then you're able to come back and beat a team like the Patriots, who's a pretty good football team. Well, let's be honest,
Not there. He pushes off right past that, and it really had no bearing on the play whatsoever.
They just ran that little screen off play, where they did to us in the end zone. They didn't call it, and then they want to call the same play against the Bucs with Gronk and Godwin. Come on, man. If you're going to let them get away with it for the touchdown, let us get away with it for that first down throw. Come on, man. That little rub route, when you rub against that other defender, you do a crossing route and you kind of clip the corner of the safety to get the other guy open. It's like setting a screen in basketball. This shit happens all the time. You got to be careful where you have your hands, with the hand placement and whatnot, but call it both ways. Come on now. Yeah, Cardinals look good. They're making the playoffs. Like I said, I think the team that might not make it might be Seattle, but we'll have to see what Seattle ends up doing. But, yeah, it could be the Cardinals. They could end up making an NFC Championship game appearance. They look like any team from the NFC West looks very good. Go, 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 go. First down, Buccaneers. Timeout, Tampa Bay. Hell yeah. Great call by Tampa right there. It's all good, Panthers fan. Always wanting teams in the division to lose. That's no problem with me, man. We're the Super Bowl champs. We're trying to go for 2. Everyone's coming for us. Congrats on your win, though, 3-0. And like I said, we'll try to see if you can make it 4-0. Good blocking downfield by my Buccaneers. Yeah, you don't want none of fucking Jensen. Get the fuck out of the way with that. Scott, nice try. Jensen's one of the best centers in football. You try to go one-on-one with that, you're going to lose. That's facts. Let's go. Got a nice Monday night matchup, Cowboys and Eagles as well. It's going to be fun. Come on, Brady. Shotgun set. Brady. Check down. Mike Evans. Get out of bounds. There you go. Good job. First down, Buccaneers. 25 seconds left. Let's go, baby. Tom Brady, 80,022 career passing yards. Drew Brees, a little over 80,000. So he's on pace based on what he does in this game and then to break the record when they play the Patriots in Gillette.
If your star fantasy football player is
You don't need Richard Sherman. Panthers fans, the Bucks do. We need him. We'll take him. You don't need him. We need him. But obviously you do need him too because J.C. Horn got injured, so. 21-17 Vikings taking the lead. Wow, okay. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Oh, shit. Go, get out of bounds. Wow. That was a fumble. Somehow Giovanni Bernard ended up with the football. I don't know how the hell that happened. Big defensive hit by the Rams right here. Aaron Donald with big pressure. Hits Brady from behind, and somehow the ball lands in Giovanni Bernard's hands after this fumble in the air. Aaron Donald, oh my God, so lucky right there. Right to Giovanni Bernard. Wow. The fumble in review. Well, there was already almost a fumble on that. Gronk trying to stop Aaron Donald. That's hilarious. That's not going to happen. Oh, it was fumbled forward. I mean, if it's a fumble, you should just let him take off with it, right? Come on, man. Finally made a big play. Kingdom Connect in the building. What to do? If it's a fumble, it's a fumble, regardless if the ball at that point ends up going forward or backwards. If it ends up, being recovered or if someone picks it up, just let him go with it. That big fucking game that I got, too. Fuck. spot of the fumble. But at least we didn't turn the football over for a pick six or a fumble for a touchdown. So Aaron Donald flexing his muscles out there. You know what I mean? He is the best defensive player in football, and he has been for a long, long time. Hurry the fuck up, refs. Come on now. 16 seconds left. I know the 2-minute rule. I know, but you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to get points here. I'm trying to get field position. So I understand. Just when it's a good play for your team, it's like, brutal, you know? 14-7 Rams. And I'm not surprised with the score. It's kind of what I thought the score would be, around that. All right, 2nd and 16. Scotty Miller, damn it. All right, looks like we're going to be going for a field goal. Rams, Raiders? Where's this coming from? Aren't you a Chief fan? You already given up on your team already? On a 1-2 start? Hell no. Raiders aren't going to make the Super Bowl. You're smoking crack if you think that. They got a pretty good football team, but there's a lot of other teams that are just as good, if not better. I might have to take your fandom card away if you're actually a Chiefs fan. Saying the Raiders? Are you kidding me? 55-yarder. Kick is up. Not even close. Wide right. Jets versus Falcons Super Bowl. Wow. Big miss. But, I mean, that's a long, long field goal. So, all right, 39-0 when leading at halftime. Second longest streak in the NFL. Let's see if we can change that. I want to see some halftime highlights, baby. All right, here we go with some highlights, baby. Show me. All right, Seahawks and Vikings. Cousins. Oh, wide open. Wide open. Justin Jefferson hitting the gritty. Easy touchdown. All right, Dolphins. Tua's out. Carr's been playing great. He's been the best quarterback. Oh, but he had a pick. Pick six. Landon Roberts, 85 yards. Wow. Wow, he's starting to lose he's starting to run a little slow there at the end. Super Bowl's in LA this year. So I still think it could be Rams-Bucks in the NFC Championship game and Chiefs versus someone else. Nice run. Okay. I see you. Denver Broncos. 17-0. All right, Browns 26, Bears 6. You're not going to show any highlights of that. Or Jameis Winston, come on. 28-13. Buffalo just steamrolling the Washington football team, beating that ass. Chargers beating the Chiefs. Are we not going to show any highlights on that? Is it because the game is on Fox? They're like, fuck these AFC teams. We're not going to show any of the CBS highlights. Is that what it is? They only show the NFC highlights. They're like, it's CBS. We're not showing it. Just show everything. 66 yards. Oh, Henry. McCaffrey's going to be out for a while. Like I said, he only plays like 1 or 2 games a month with the injuries and whatnot. So it sucks because like McCaffrey, and Dalvin Cook and some of these guys, when they're healthy, You know, Saquon Barkley, I mean, they're like the number one running backs in the league, but they just can't stay on the field all the time. Now you're going to go with Hubbard, and we'll see what other options you have, but not having CMC in the lineup might be tough winning some football games. So
Now, because a woman in Houston needs the Buccaneers to win by 7 or 9 in order to win $1 million in Fox Super 6. So her fingers are crossed right now, but Sean McVay,
great job by the Rams, 14-7. Like I said, they're a good team. Like, this is going to be the biggest challenge for the Buccaneers, I feel, as we're going into the playoff push. So let's go over the scores. All right, so we got Cardinals 31, Jags 19. No surprise there. You know, you knew the Cardinals should win that game with Kyler Murray. Bengals 24, Steelers 10. Falcons 17, Giants 14, Saints 28, Patriots 13. Big win there for the Saints to rebound from that big loss against the Panthers. Chargers 30, Chiefs 24. For all those people that thought that Herbert wasn't that good, pretty damn good, all right? He's finding a way to get dubs, one of the biggest wins of his career. Zini Panini in the building. What to do? I'm doing great. Ravens 19, Lions 17, Browns 26, Bears 6. 43-21, Bills over Washington. Vikings 21, Seahawks 17 at halftime. I'm down 14-17 here at halftime. Dolphins 14, Raiders 12. Broncos 17-0 against the Jets. Rodgers next year, I would say maybe Raiders, Broncos, or Dolphins. If I had to take a guess, that's where I would assume. It's somewhere in the AFC. But I'm doing good. We got your Eagles and Cowboys on Monday Night Football. Normally I would be doing the Niners and the Packers tonight, but I'm going to do the WWE pay-per-view Extreme Rules instead, and my boy Swaggy P. Preston's coming over, so that way we can watch that together. So my Oregon Ducks won 41-19 over Arizona, which was nice. But to gain ground in the top three, I got to have teams like Georgia not win 62-0. Brutal. You know, they're finding ways to beat teams and beat teams handily. Alabama 63, Southern Miss 14. So I don't know if Oregon is going to really, get in the top two at all. But hey, it's still respectable to be a top three team in college football. So that's facts. Hey, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet, baby. Yeah, I don't like when guys get hurt too. With Run CMC, ask Zini Panini. She has him in fantasy football. So, how are you looking, Zini? Are you going to end up winning this week? I'm going to go look at the fantasy football stats here. Oh, Andy Reid left the stadium. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. All right, let's take a look. Orion is projected for 178 points over Shep, who's in the building. 116 is he's projected. I'm at 143. He's at 98, so I got a dub there. Then we got Team BMO, 79. Savage Gang, 71. Different Breed Profit, 100. Team Hit, 79. Team Memopolis, 103. Bird Gang, 97. So you still have a shot. CMC going down with the injury, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumbling. Didn't really screw you over that much. You need Devontae Smith to have a big game on Monday night, and maybe Robert Woods to get in the end zone in this game. Frisco Treats, 107. Red Salamanders, 59. But your boy, number one this week, for 143 points, and I still have Devontae Adams playing. So, hey, your boy's projected for almost 180. Andy Reid. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, but, the thing is that, a Panthers fan, if you just want to be a hater and have everyone lose in your division, you know what I mean? It's not going to happen. I mean, you got to understand that the Bucks and the Saints, we're still good football teams, okay? Just because you went 3-0 and you beat two bad teams doesn't make you the best team in the NFL, okay? You are 3-0, but, I mean, look at the teams that you played, all right? The Saints was a good win, all right? And that's big facts. But let's look at the other two wins that you played, okay? And week one, you ended up getting a dub, all right? But when you're playing the Jets, arguably one of the worst teams in football, I mean, is that really a big win? Not really. I mean, anyone should be able to beat the Jets, right? Then you got a big win against the Saints, 26-7, all right? So I'll commend you for that, all right? But then in week three, right, on Thursday Night Football, getting that dub against the Texans, who are also a horrible football team. I mean, you beat two of the worst football teams that might be the top two picks in the draft, all right? So, I mean, it's cool to be excited, but until you start playing some better teams, like the Saints and better, then you'll really understand how good your football team is. And McCaffrey's out for a little while, so we'll have to see on how that progresses. But with all that being said, I'm not going to be a hater. 3-0 is 3-0, so congratulations.
Fox 13 News. Good evening, I'm Lloyd Sowers. This is your Fox 13 halftime update.
I know. Adventures with AG. It was big.
Memorial service in honor of Gabby Petito. Her death on a cross-country trip sparked a
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much, about the Chiefs. I mean, like I said, you're playing teams that are good. Ravens and the Chargers should both be playoff teams, and it shows you with Lamar and Justin Herbert, they're really good. All right, they're really good. And if the defenses on that side play pretty good football, it doesn't matter that you have Patrick Mahomes. You stop the running game. You get to Patrick Mahomes. You make him have pressure, and he starts looking, average instead of elite. You know what I mean? And that happens to any quarterback. So even though I think the Chiefs are still one of the best teams in the AFC, right? It's going to be a little bit harder this year. You know what I mean? Especially if, Clyde Edwards-Helaire keeps fumbling, if the offensive line still is gelling, 2 guys on the left with Joe Thuney and Orlando Brown, 3 new guys at center and on the right side. It's going to take time for them to gel. You know what I mean? It's like a brand new offensive line. And then with the defense, they have holes there. Spags is doing his best, but when you got a guy like Justin Herbert or Lamar, it's hard to coach. It's hard to coach against those guys, and that's big facts. Saints-Panthers wasn't a fluke. Like I said, even if you have coaches missing, you still had enough talent out there to win. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, if the Saints would have won that game, would you have brought up the starters and the coaches were out? No. So stop using that as a crutch and an excuse. Okay? Because not one damn Saint fan would have brought up the fact they were missing guys and the coaches were out if you would have won. Be honest. No one would have brought that up. You just would have been like, yeah, we won. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't make excuses. The Panthers beat you. They had a good game. So, Toby in the building. What to do? I told you the Jags are going to have some growing pains. I don't think they're going to go 0-17, but you never know. You know what I mean? Trevor Lawrence, I'm not sure. Like, he's going to struggle. Zach Wilson's going to struggle. Everyone is struggling. Mac Jones is probably looking the best out of the rookies. Like I said, depending on who you play from week to week, it's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. We haven't really seen Trey Lance yet, but we'll wait and see on when that comes. Right? Zini Panini, it's still early though. We have a long ways to go. Right? And if you end up getting into the playoffs, anything can happen. All you got to be is a top 4 team. So, and I still think you can do that. Hey, Brady could play till he's 50. Fuck it, man. If I keep winning Super Bowls or getting to Super Bowls and he's there, why would I want to replace him? You know what I mean? As long as he's there, Gronk is there, let's keep it moving. And remember, they don't got Darrell Henderson. I don't got AB. All right? I don't got, some of my guys out there too. So, having some of my guys get hurt and banged up, my secondary's really banged up. And, Panthers are trying to talk to Richard Sherman. Bucks are trying to talk to Richard Sherman. So, yeah, and normally Jags playing the Bengals would be maybe a chance to win, but the way that the Bengals are playing and they beat the Steelers, I don't know if you're going to win that game. I mean, there's a chance that the Jags only win 3 games or less this year. The Texans might win only 3 games or less this year. I mean, it's looking a little rough, but you just got to be a fan and just hope that they get better and they can draft well and get some free agents. You just got to stick with your team no matter what. So that's what it's about being a fan, That's facts. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. It's hoodie season, cop a hoodie, $34.99. They're comfortable, they look good. NWSF represent from the East Coast to the West Coast. And if you're looking to follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. Zini Panini, Indy is now 0-3. I need Carson to win the game so we can have a good draft pick. Well, the thing is that you just need him to play 70 to 75% snaps, to be able to get the draft pick. But rough for the Colts, you know what I mean? But I didn't really think Carson Wentz is the guy, you know what I mean? That's not really the guy for the future. You're going to need somebody better than Carson Wentz. We'll see what it does, as far as the Colts organization. We'll see what he does, but, it's tough. It's tough. You got to be able to get chemistry. You got to be able to, be comfortable. They don't really have a receiving core, you know what I mean? Like, Pascal can't be the only guy out there, you know, and T.Y.'s been kind of banged up. It's like, it's tough. It's tough. I think a lot of people thought the Colts were going to be better because supposedly they had a top 10, top 5 defense. But if you can't run the football or throw the football effectively, it's going to be a long year. So, all right, Brady, I need you to step up. And it shows you without Antonio Brown, it's a big difference in the squad. All right, third quarter. Yeah, entertaining first half for sure. It always is when the Bucks and Rams are on, or when you get two really solid teams, the two best teams in football, you know, the Bucks and the Rams. And everyone's like, you know, wanting the Bucks to lose. But remember, if the Rams keep winning, they might try to do what the Bucks did last year. The Super Bowl is in LA. You know, if they keep winning these football games, home field advantage will be huge. And obviously, you know, trying to replicate what the Bucks did last year will be tough. But if you play the Super Bowl in your home stadium, definitely could be just like the Bucks last year. Anything can happen. But I just need to get to Stafford. You know, sack lunches, pressure, picks, fumbles. I need to make plays. When the defense plays good, Tampa wins. When the defense plays bad, we lose. Bottom line, it doesn't really matter. I mean, Brady getting going is great, running game, passing game, but really, I'm a defensive-minded team. We need to find ways to get to the quarterback. It's all good, baby.
Joe catching up with Coach McVay more than any particular strategic point. He was pleased with his team's overall competitiveness in the end of the first half. And more important than anything he had to say, take a look.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. And we got a WWE pay-per-view coming up after this with me and my boy Swaggy P. He'll probably be here in about an hour and a half, and I'll be doing that live stream as well. What a great Sunday. All right, handoff. Hit him. Yeah, sit down. Yeah, you know what I mean? And with everything considered, you know, finally getting a home game, let's hope that there's no, you know, roofs burning and there's any other setbacks. Aaron Andrews in the building. I see you. Breyer in the building. What to do? Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams. We're in the third quarter, baby. The last Saint. I appreciate that. I'm a Super Bowl champion, bruh. Recognize. 2-time Super Bowl champ. Brute Saint in the building. What to do? Rams. Stafford. Incomplete. I love it when we get haters like the last Saint. Makes me feel good. Because we know we're not trash. Hey, the season's not over yet. All right? There's a lot of doubt. All right? But if you go 8-9 or 9-8, I mean, what do you think you're going to go? You think you're going to go for 14 wins this season? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, wide open. The 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Rams. Deshaun Jackson. Wow. But we're still early in the season. A lot can happen from now to the end of the year. Big touchdown from Matthew Stafford. But the one thing about Bucs fans that I can say that, you know, Saints fans or Panther fans, some of y'all are crybabies. Some of y'all, you know, want to be able to point blame at everyone else. At least Bucs fans can take an L. At least we can admit when the other team is good. That's some things that you guys need to work on, obviously, with your fan base. Because your fan base has a lot of crybabies in it when you guys lose or when you guys have things don't go your way. And that's facts. Some of y'all aren't crybabies, but a lot of y'all are. And that's facts. You ain't winning the fucking division again. Get the fuck out of here. Last Saint, you're on crack. Extra point is up, and it's good. And if you're a crybaby, that's why you haven't got a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? No one wants to hear anything from a crybaby or a whiner or someone that complains or someone that points a finger. You know what I mean?
So you can focus on what matters most, whether it's ensuring food
Oh, the last Saint. God bless your soul.
Second counts. We're teaching biology without a lab. We are the leaders.
Yeah, toxic fan base.
Number one in customer satisfaction.
That's facts.
Partner who includes 5G in every plan.
You don't got no Super Bowl last Saint, so get over it, dude.
Without trade-offs. Unconventional.
Cry me a river, dude.
It's better for business.
And we do have fans.
The accusation's false.
She is my wife.
I will not be silenced.
Hey, it's not over yet. You're still not better than us.
Of course, the duel to the death. If you lose this duty, your wife will be burned alive.
He will answer for what he has done.
The last duel, rated R, only leaders.
One evening as the sun went down,
After you.
no fire was burning. Boys, I'm not turning.
Oh, the last Saint, where'd you go?
It's a multi-flex camera.
Where'd you go, last Saint? Where'd you go?
Can even become a workspace.
D's nuts.
They have a workspace.
Bye. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics.
Dancing cartoon animals for the 20th time today. You've compromised.
Nincompoop in the building. What to do?
America has discovered ball's best.
Hey, Chargers, big win. I kept telling y'all, Justin Herbert's the real deal. I've watched him front row many, many times. He's probably the best quarterback under pressure. And like I said, they're going to be able to win games. They're going to be able to get a wild card. And who knows, maybe even compete for the division. So, message from a Golden Eagle, Raiders. And I told you guys with the injuries that I have in the secondary, having guys, Sean Murphy Bunting being out, Jamel Dean getting injured, I don't have a lot of depth there. And so obviously them trying to reach out to Richard Sherman, even though he's old, I need help. And Mike Edwards, he had the 2 pick sixes, last week. But still, you can't get beat like this. But D-Jax, what a move right there. He jumped the route. You can't get burnt like that. But it's all right. It's a long, long ways before the game is over. 21-7 Rams. Not surprised. You know what I mean? Panthers fan. That's what he gets. You get toxic fan bases like the Saints. You know what I mean? Angel Nieto in the building. Bucks trash. Appreciate that. That's why we just won a Super Bowl. What's your team done lately? Exactly. Yeah, you wish that we were trash. And we're not going anywhere anytime soon. Okay? As a football fan, I love all the teams. So it's like, I don't need to cry. Like, if the Saints are down right now, 21-7, a lot of the fan base would be making excuses, crying, pointing the finger, and some of the other toxic fan bases. You don't see me doing that. Just facts. Sometimes you play a really good team. If we're number 1 and they're number 2 and you lose, they're a good football team. Shit happens. Michael Sachs Jr. in the building. What to do? It's not over yet. Plus, I've been a Bucs fan since 95. When have you been a fan? Since Breeze? Since he got there? I'm way older than you, bruh. I've been watching football since 85. You've been watching football for like 5 years. Get out of here. 21-17, Vikings over the Seahawks. All right. Let's see if we can get a few positive plays to make this game a little bit more competitive. But you got to give credit, to the defense for the Rams. You got to give credit to Matthew Stafford exploiting some of the weaknesses in the secondary. That's just the bottom line. The Rams are winning the game on the ground. They're winning the game in the battle of the trenches. They're winning the game deep. So we just got to be able to kind of dink and doink. And we're on the road. Anytime we're on the road, things are going to be tough. Brady, nice. First down, Buccaneers. Brady to Gronk. Move the chains. Well, it's early. You know, there is a chance that the Saints and the Panthers don't make the playoffs, even with, you know, being 3-0 and 2-1. I mean, the NFC is competitive, and the AFC is competitive as well. So, I mean, you can't really say who's making the playoffs after the first month. I mean, we got a long ways to go. It's a great start, you know, for certain teams, but just because, like, the Chiefs are 1-2, you're telling me they're not going to make the playoffs? I still think they can. Screen pass, incomplete. Tess in the building. What to do? Well, you know what I mean? Some people and fans can give credit, you know, to other teams and other players, and some fan bases or some fans in general are so about their team, they're biased, and, you know, they don't want to give credit to anyone else. I mean, it's called maturity, you know? You can still love your team, but, you know, you don't have to be negative to everybody else. I mean, that's the difference between football fans, if you're a fanatic or if you're biased. So, appreciate that, Tess. I'm never mad. Dude, we're coming off a Super Bowl. What have you done? Choked in the last 4 years? You want me to go that route? I got good Saints fans like Tess and Brute Saint, all right? But if you want to come back and talk shit, what have you done, man? Best record in the regular season for the past 4 years? How many Super Bowl wins have you gotten? All right, microphone drop, conversation over. I'm not mad. I got 2 Super Bowls. How many you got? Exactly. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Because if you're the best team in the NFL record-wise, you should have gotten at least a couple Super Bowls. And what's your return answer? Oh, we got cheated, refs, Roger Goodell. Yeah, talk to someone else about that, my guy. Oh, Gronk is down. Last Saint, bye! Yeah, you're not going to win that argument, man. Bye, Last Saint. Nice seeing you. See, the thing is, between me being like a super fan, right, I don't get angry when we lose games like some of y'all do. I used to be that way when I was younger, where when the team would lose, I would be pissed off for like a week, right? But that's just not good energy, you know what I mean? Time is, and things are already as tough as it is with COVID and everything else going on. I don't need to be immature and just be so negative. You know, I'm trying to be positive and, you know, bring people to a positive place. You can still talk shit, you know, about your teams and whatnot, but that shit don't affect me. You know what I mean? Like it used to. I can give credit to the other team winning. You know, I don't need to point the blame and make excuses like some other fan bases, okay? Take the L and then move on to next week. You know, there's a lot of good teams in football this year. That's facts.
Just think, he'll be driving for real soon.
Yeah, the Rams game and obviously the Saints, that's the one that you guys could have went to the Super Bowl. But again, there's no guarantee that you would have won against the Patriots. They could have maybe won, but that was really the only one that you would have gotten to that point, in my opinion. The other years, it just wasn't meant to be, especially if you're losing to the Vikings. Minneapolis Miracle is one thing, but then obviously the little push-off with Kyle, the red zone Rudolph, right? But you shouldn't have even let those teams get that close. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it's an immaturity test, you know, especially, yeah, there's no point in bringing up Katrina or Ida. You know, that's just immature fans, you know, trying to take jabs on things that are actually serious when people are dying. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't go that route. You know what I mean? Especially if you're a fan of a team that's had a lot of losing, you know, in their history. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like the Bucs have always been good. You know what I mean? My Oregon Ducks normally are not always good. Blazers, Mariners. The Dodgers, for my dad, are a pretty good team. You know, they got the championship last year. They're trying to win the pennant again. Ducks are number 3 right now, but that doesn't mean we're winning a natty against Georgia or Bama. Let's be honest. I'm not biased. All right, the Bucs won it last year. I don't know what we're going to do this year, but I'm hoping that we have a good football team and we stay injury-free to the best of our ability, and we can make a NFC championship game. That's the goal. But when you have guys like Gronk right here, you know, going in the tent, not what I want to see, but You know, it is what it is.
Hit by Lewis. So his good friend.
Yeah, Tess. Yeah, I mean that's something that, you know, is the emotion of the games and the rivalries. You know,
So they look at him. Meanwhile,
just immature people, man. 21-7 Rams. Come on, Bucks. We just got to find a way to chip away a little bit here and there. There we go. First down, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette with the reception.
10 carries for 21 yards. They're
Yeah, with the Cubs, you know, finally getting their, you know, pennant a few years back. You know, it's like sometimes you're not going to be a team like the Patriots, you know, that wins all the time when they had Brady and Belichick. Sometimes it takes time to build a team. You know what I mean? It's not like I was expecting Brady and Gronk and AB to come over, but a lot of people forget Tristan Wirfs and Antoine Winfield Jr. at the offensive line, tackle position, and the safety position were very, very instrumental, you know, in what I did last year, and that's big facts.
17. They Chris Godwin down, and then he clears through the middle. He
Appreciate it, Tess.
out of there, and then
Cameron Brate,
blockers out in front.
nice reception, nice gain of 17 yards, good blocking downfield by Jensen. Wow.
So when Godwin comes
Yeah, I mean, if we're the Tampa Bay Bucks, we're the best team in football besides the Rams at this point. And like I said, as long as there's time on the clock, we're going to be able to find a way to, you know, hopefully keep it competitive. 21-7, let's go. Yeah! Give me that touchdown. No signal yet. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Let's go. Tom Brady, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. Because ultimately, what is it about? It's about winning Super Bowls. So you can talk all the shit that you want, right? But if you don't win a Super Bowl at the end of the year, you know, the season's a failure. You know what I mean? Ultimately, that's what it's about. It's not about winning the NFC South. It's not about, you know, winning, you know, so many games. You know, it's about winning the fucking Super Bowl. All right?
So Brady gets the rushing touchdown. He rushed for a first down last Sunday, but don't see a lot of that either. 26th career rushing touchdown for Tom Brady.
26 rushing touchdown. Extra point is up. And it's good. 21-14 Rams. There we go. So when other teams get down 21-7, right, people get, you know, worried that they're going to get blown out. But, you know, like I said, as long as you have Brady and Mahomes, you know, those two quarterbacks, anything is possible. You're always going to be in the game to the very end. So, yeah. And like I said, you know what I mean? If you're going to talk shit to me as a Saints fan or a Panthers fan, Falcons fans don't really say anything just because they haven't been good in quite some time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got a Super Bowl last year. We got Super Bowl 37. We got Super Bowl 55. It's not going to last forever, all right? And you can say whatever you want. But again, you know, we're trying to bring the positivity and have, you know, this channel grow to 20K. You know what I mean? And there's going to be some bad seeds, you know, in every chat or in every group. But the majority of y'all are really cool people. And like I said, we're passionate for our fan bases. I get it.
With that, what's your member number?
87.
It should be
Yeah, you can say that in general, too.
Boston. This is Super Bowl champion.
And a lot of times the people that are insecure with themselves, you know, or they're just, you know, have personal issues, you know, those are the people that talk shit. You know what I mean? If you want to be a fucking keyboard warrior, you know, go right ahead. You know, but like there's this guy at our work, you know, who thinks that he's maybe a keyboard warrior kind of guy. Guess what happened to him last week? You know, he was at a party, you know, being a dickhead, you know, kind of like how he is at work, and he got knocked the fuck out and hasn't been at work for like 3 days. 2 black eyes. So, you know, moral of the story, okay, you know what I mean? If you're going to be an asshole type of person, all right, at some point, it's going to come back to you, and it's going to come back, you know, 2-fold, 3-fold, 4-fold. And then, hey, this guy's out of work now with 2 black eyes. So, you know, if you want to be a shit talker, eventually it's going to come back to you. So, you know, watch your attitude and watch what you say. Respect people, right? And if you don't, you might be like that guy at my work. 2 black eyes, hasn't been to work in 3 days. So, just saying. Tess in the building. Matt Payton in the building. Elliot Evans in the building, Panthers fan in the building. Karma's a bitch, you know what I mean? And it doesn't surprise me because this guy said some rude shit to me at work too, you know what I mean? I let it slide, and then I was wondering where he was, right? I was wondering where he was, and I saw a picture on my friend's phone, and yeah, he definitely lost the fight, I'll tell you that. Yeah, shit talking is a part of the rivalry, all right, but some people take it way too far, you know what I mean? saying shit that we know is not true, also saying shit, to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you want to be a hater, you ain't getting anywhere. It's like, is your life that horrible that you just got to be a hater all the time? You know what I mean? For some people it is. They got personal issues, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on Cash App, $ OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Let's go. And I don't even really like talking back to the Panthers or Saints fans that are rude, but if you're going to push me to the point and talk shit, I'm going to talk back, all right? I got all kinds of facts and memories up here, so if you want to get in the ring with Ali, you better know what the fuck you're talking about, all right? Because either that or you're going to get booted by me or you're going to get booted by one of the mods in the building. So there's always shit talking that's allowed, but if you make it personal, your ass is out of here, all right? That's facts. Oh, Gronk is going to the locker room. 21-14 Rams. This has been Rams all day, every day. They've been dominating pretty much from the start. Both teams have some key injuries out, like Darrell Henderson is out. I got a few guys out on my side as well. AB is out, but hey, I still feel that we have a chance in this game. You got Brady, you got a chance. Stafford, plenty of time in the pocket. Get him! There we go, incomplete. Jay Cook in the building. I have Gronk in fantasy, RIP. Randall in the building. Hey, it's great, dude. Big win for my Ducks and great win for you guys, Randall. Orion instead of the E, but close. But hey, some people call me Ryan. Some people call me Brian. Orien, close. Orion, like the constellation. Stafford. Nice pass. First down, Rams. Robert Woods. Yeah, big Saints win. I saw in the pregame shows that almost 95% of the quote-unquote experts picked the Patriots. And I was like, really? I was like, you guys don't believe in the Saints at all? And then the Saints found a way to get it done, which doesn't surprise me. Usually, after you have a loss and a bad one the week before, we already know what Sean Payton's about, and they normally don't drop 2 games in a row. So for them to be able to come back and win in the fashion that they did, huge for the Saints fan base and the Saints fans. You ever going to hear a Bucs fan say something like that? Nice things about the Saints and the Panthers or the Falcons? No. Come on, man. That's why I'm different. Hey, but you don't got any other choice, right? You don't got any other choice. You got to go with Jameis. You got to take the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're not going to get 5 touchdowns, 0 picks like week 1 against the Packers every week. He will make mistakes, right? He will make mistakes. But he's better than Taysom Hill at quarterback, I feel. So, and then Taysom can do his regular Swiss Army knife roll. Stafford? Deshaun Jackson with the grab? Yeah, I hear you. And obviously the media fan base, they have their favorites. You know what I mean? Like most people pick the Chiefs to win. I knew the Chargers had a chance. And they could say, oh, you're biased because you're an Oregon Duck. Well, dude, it's not only I'm an Oregon Duck, all right? Go, 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 go. Wow, D-Jack's really getting involved in this game and using his speed. Great play. And obviously ripping up, the Tampa Bay defense, shredding the secondary. I have some injuries there. Carlton Davis running into Devin White. Can't do that. All right, Elliot. Yeah, I'll be doing the wrestling stream here in a couple hours after this game is over. I did see that. Yeah, he was feeling ill, but I don't know if they've given over, any more information on it. Yeah, support the brand, Angel. Nobody better than me doing reaction videos. Touchdown, Rams, Cooper Kupp. Great play. Great play by the Rams. hey, you know what I mean? That's what good teams do. You know, when you're at home, you're supposed to win. You're supposed to put up points, right? But even if I lose this game, you're not going to hear me say any excuses. Like, oh, if we had AB or if we had Sean Murphy Bunting, you know what I mean? Like, you just take the L and then you move on to next week. This is the NFL. You're not going to win every game, right? And if you're playing a number 2 team in the NFL, right, a lot of y'all favorite teams would lose to this team too, all right? He's out of bounds, but the football's over the goal line.
This guy is really something. He's really made himself into a number 1 wide receiver. I mean, just each year he just continually gets better. Cooper Kupp is who I'm talking about. That guy's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp is solid. I guess he was out of bounds on the inch yard line before he got in.
They're looking at it.
I don't know. You can give them the touchdown. Fucking A, man. They've already been dominating this whole game. What is a couple inches? They're going to score anyways. You might as well give Cooper Kupp the stats. You know what I mean? It looks like he might have been out of bounds barely from where the football was, but you know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm all about football. Football and wrestling, man. NFL, college football, WWE, AEW. I'm primarily more AEW. So it looks like that play was too close, you know, to determine if it was inches or not. Just give it to him. You know what I mean? I don't need to be a hater. Extra point is up. And it's good. Great job, Rams. See, that's the difference between me and everyone else on planet Earth. If other Bucs fans or other fans were losing 28-14, there would be no good job, Rams. All right? That makes me definitely a lot different with my emotions compared to most of y'all. All right? Yeah. And like I said, it's going to be interesting to see on how the NFC South plays out because the NFC West is so deep. I don't really know if the Panthers or the Saints are going to be able to get in. You know what I mean? You're going to get one team from the NFC South more than likely, one team from the NFC East, right? Probably one team from the North, and then you're going to get 2 teams, right? So, I mean, there's not a lot of wiggle room. I mean, there's going to be one NFC North, one NFC East, or one NFC South team that might be able to go. But you got Niners, you got Rams, you got Cardinals, you know what I mean? And maybe even Seahawks. So it's like those teams are better than a lot of the other teams in the South, right, besides the Bucs, right, the North, and then the East. So we'll see.
If you love that chicken from Popeyes, you'll love
Yeah, that's true. You know, I've been watching football since 1985, and that's probably, besides you and me, Tess, I mean, a lot of these people are much younger, you know what I mean? Much younger, you know, I haven't watched as much football, but, yeah, it's tough in the South, you know what I mean? But we got teams like the Saints and the Panthers that could make the playoffs. I mean, that's something that I'm not a hater. I'm not being like, oh, you know, the Panthers are 3-0 and the Saints are 2-1, but they're not good. You know, that's what a hater says. You know what I mean? Obviously, we've seen them, and I watch all the games. You know, I'm very familiar with the NFC South, right? So it's the division I like watching the most, besides maybe the NFC West. I like the NFC East. I like watching the Chiefs, Chargers. I mean, I like watching everybody. You know what I mean? But it's easy to be a hater. It's hard to be a good person. You know, anyone could be negative and talk shit, you know, but karma's a bitch, right? So if you want to keep being that way, that's fine. But you live life better, you know, being able to be more positive, you know, and not overreacting to shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, 28-14. I know I still got a chance in this game to come back. It's not going to be easy. We're not getting sack lunches on Stafford. He's ripping us up downfield. You know, yeah, we do have some injuries in the secondary. Yeah, JPP's not playing, but we still got enough guys out there to be competitive. We just need to be able to get to Stafford and make some plays. Carlton Davis losing his fucking lid on the sideline. All right. You get burnt a lot, Carlton. All right. You get burnt a lot. Shut the fuck up. Get out there and play. You know what I mean? You're not the fastest guy out there. You get burnt a lot. All right. That's facts. You know what I mean? I know this is an emotional game for some of these Buccaneer, players out there, but you had to have known going into this game you weren't going to blow them out. I mean, the game was more than likely going to be like a winner by 3 to 7 points. But at this point, we're down by 14, but we need to, find a way to at least get it a little bit closer, dink and doink, and hopefully find a way without AB to get this offense clicking. Somebody's got to be able to make plays. Evans, Godwin, someone else, and then Gronk went down with an injury. No excuses. Got enough guys out there to still be able to at least be competitive and hopefully get close to force overtime or try to win this game. O.J. Howard, first down, Buccaneers. Move the chains. Yeah, I got a lot of backups in. You know what I mean? And Edwards got the 2 pick sixes last week against the Falcons, yeah, but he's getting burnt. You know what I mean? D-Jax burnt him, and you haven't really seen D-Jax go off, you know, so it's good. They're using their players, right? And that's why Sean McVay is one of the best coaches in the NFL. You know what I mean? Just like Kyle Shanahan on the Niners. They know how to exploit the weaknesses. Brady, almost a sack lunch. There you go. Brady, gain of a couple yards. That's better than a sack lunch. There's nothing wrong with Tampa's O-line. It's just the Rams' D-line is one of the best in the NFL. I mean, we got enough guys on the O-line, but, you know, when it happens, okay, when it happens, they're one of the best D-lines in the world. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Aaron Donald and the rest of the crew is tough to stop. Is Sherman that bad that nobody picks him up? I think that teams want to pick him up, right? But I think he's just picking and choosing. And also, he has to have his mentals right. You know, knocking on his, relative's door drunk, saying he's going to off himself and, you know, trying to break into their home. That's not really a good look mentally. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Young with a big sack lunch. 28-14 Rams. Yeah, and Gio Bernard is trying to block Young. I mean, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, you know, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have a little tiny third down back. You know, he's not going to stop one of the big boys for the Rams. Big 4-1, okay? Yeah. Third down and 15. Yeah, I mean, I like my team against anybody, personally. It might be money, too, Randall. I mean, we'll see how good, the Saints and the Panthers are. Do I think that the Buccaneers are going 6-0 in the division? If I was a bandwagon person, right, of course I'd be like, yeah, we're going to go 6-0. We're going to go all the way to the Super Bowl, this, right? But I think the Panthers and the Saints are good enough where we can split. I mean, I think that nobody's going undefeated in the division. I mean, we've seen how good the Saints are. You know, and we've seen how bad they are in certain moments, but majority it's good. And then we've seen the Panthers go 3-0, and their defense is running around, and they look great. But losing J.C. Horn is big. Brady, and run CMC too. Screen pass, nice tackle by Aaron Donald, the best defensive player in the NFL. See, the thing is, I think with these streams, too, and reaction videos, fans want to see me lose it. You know, they want to see me fucking just lose my lid, jump out the window, you know, throw things, and, you know what I mean, and just be, like, immature. You know, I get passionate for my team, you know what I mean, but you probably ain't going to see me lose my lid like that, even though that might be better ratings, but I ain't going to be fake, you know. A lot of shit is fake on TV. Your boy isn't. Bucks with the punt. Shank that punt. Jesus Christ. 28-14 Rams.
See where they officially marked this ball at the 37. That was a 15-yard punt.
Yeah, anybody can go 6-0 in a division. Ask the Saints. I mean, they used to, you know, go 6-0, 5-1 pretty frequently. But now with this team and the Panthers getting better, I mean, it seems like, you know, teams are going to be very competitive. It's not going to be easy, you know, to be able to win all the games, the division. Obviously, the Falcons are at the bottom of the totem pole, but you never know. Maybe even the Falcons steal one from the Panthers or Saints this year. Or, you know, you never know. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here or the Cash App, $OrionNWSF in the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page.
For whoever needs a little kick to the keister. Get the Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich in classic or spicy for just $3.99. It's finger licking good.
Get ready. Our most popular battery is even more powerful.
Let's go.
The stronger, lasts longer, energized.
Yeah, Panthers. I know Bucks want him. You know, it's not like we think he's going to be a great player. You know, obviously if he hasn't signed with the team just yet. But, you know, he can help a team that has injuries. J.C. Horn is out. I got some injuries too. So anyone that you can add a veteran presence, you know, definitely would help as long as he won't be a distraction in the locker room. South Carolina. That's where he went to college. J.C. Horn.
There's a new team in the NFL.
Yeah, Randall. So, I mean, anything can happen, you know.
Whether you're a rookie or a seasoned pro,
This team has your back. We can help you tackle any project.
We're the Lowe's home team, and anyone can be on it.
All right, I got to go preheat the oven.
Try out for the Lowe's home team today.
The Rams pushed the chips all in when they made the deal to get Matthew Stafford. They had great field position here with under 4.5 to go, third quarter. They 28-14, Rob Gronkowski back out there. Looks like he's
All right. Oven is preheated. My boy Swaggy P is bringing the pizza for the WWE pay-per-view. Excited to see him. Yeah, never underestimate a divisional opponent, O. Henry. You know, he's one of the guys that loves his Saints, hates the Falcons, hates the Bucks, right? Hates the Panthers, but a very, very wise statement. Never underestimate a divisional opponent. Records going into the game is irrelevant, and it's true. You know what I mean? You can have a team that has 1 or 2 wins, come in there, and then you end up losing, and you're like, how the hell did that happen? Sometimes you just get too cocky, right? And the other team punches you in the mouth for a couple touchdowns early, and you can't come back. Or maybe your quarterback has a bad game, you know what I mean? Throws a couple injuries, or throws a couple of picks, and then leads to some injuries. So I don't hate any of the teams, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't. You know, it's like, you know, when you're younger, you know, it's like you have a lot of, you know, hate and a passion, you know what I mean, and a lot of immaturity, you know what I mean? But I enjoy watching the Saints football, Panthers football, Falcons football. I don't really have hate for any team or any player, even that the Patriots are hated and the Cowboys are hated. I mean, I enjoy greatness, and you got greatness on every team in the NFL, even the bad teams. There's a few pieces, you know, that are really fun to watch. So, yeah, Eagles, Cowboys will be definitely interesting. Facts. Randall, they know each other's dirty laundry. And when you play a team 2 times a year, more tape. You know what I mean? So you can kind of find ways to exploit weaknesses and whatnot too. So 28-14. But that's one thing that I'm proud about for the Bucs fan base in general. We don't make excuses. You know what I mean? A lot of the Bucs fans are humble. You know what I mean? There'll probably be some cocky ones out there. You know what I mean? Just like in every fan base. But 47-yarder is up. And it's good. Okay, Rams. Nice. Good job. 31-14 is ripping up my Buccaneers right now. And it shows you, right, when you have certain, you know, players out and you're on the road, it's hard to win. You know what I mean? They got guys out like Darrell Henderson, right? But to exploit the secondary, right, with the injuries that I have, Gronk was out, now he's back, but he's probably not 100%. They probably gave him some drugs, and we'll see what happens, right? But that's what good teams do. You know what I mean? Remember, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers went 11-5, right? I lost 5 games, and I still won the Super Bowl. So just because you lose games, especially games to good teams, there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to lose games sometimes, so that way you can regroup and focus and get ready for the next week. You know what I mean? Lost to the Saints twice in the regular season, week 1 and week 9, and then I lost to the Bears, the Rams, and the Chiefs by 3 points. You know, Saints week 1 by 10 or more, and the 38-3 in week 9. So, I mean, the real wins really need to come in the playoffs. And you want to win games in December. You want to be 4-0 in December, and you want to win the games in the playoffs. So, and a lot of times people hate teams that are good. You know what I mean? The jealousy factor. Of course, Saints fans are going to be, you know, butthurt. You know, God, you guys beat us twice, you know what I mean? And pretty easily in week 1 and week 9. And, you know, but again, when you have Brady or Mahomes, anything is possible. Anything. But I've been a Bucs fan since 95, so this ain't no Brady bandwagon. Nice. First down, Buccaneers. And a lot of times, let's be honest, if you're down 31-14, who actually can come back from that? Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. If you got anybody else, you're probably not coming back. Maybe Russell Wilson, maybe Aaron Rodgers, but let's be honest. And when your team gets down by this much, most fan bases freak out. I'm not freaked out. Of course, this looks like an L, and of course, this probably won't go to overtime. But if anyone can force an overtime or find a way to at least hopefully get it closer, the Bucs and the Chiefs are the teams that can do it. So.
Brady's found 10 different receivers in this ballgame as Donald catches his breath on the sideline and Gronk back in for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you have Jameis Winston on my team, I mean, it's not the same as Brady, but also Antoine Winfield Jr., Tristan Wirfs. I mean, the coaching with Todd Bowles, one of the best D coordinators in the business, getting AB and Gronk. I mean, there was a lot of factors involved. Devin White, being the best linebacker in football. You got Darius Leonard, you got Fred Warner, you got Bobby Wagner, but, it was a showcase for him. Shotgun set, 2nd down and 10. Brady, pump fake. There we go. Exploit that defense. 1st down. Bucs. Mike Evans with the reception. Let's go, baby.
Brady's moving defenders. He gets Kenny Young. Young was initially where he was going to be throwing the ball.
And I'm a fan, you know what I mean? Like I said, I know I'm not going to win every game.
Clear up the lane.
That's the difference.
Open up Evans.
I mean, as long as the offensive line protects and gives him time. Brady, going long, going deep, wide open. Yeah, Tyler Johnson. 1st down, Buccaneers. Just like that. We just need the defense to make some plays. I mean, all I need is a little bit of sack lunches, maybe an interception. Brady in that offense at 44, it's just unreal, what he does on the football field. Whether you love him or you hate him, you love me, you hate me, you love the Bucs, you hate the Bucs. Brady is a legit top 5 quarterback. You know what I mean? He just is. When it's at the end of the game and you want to count on someone, it's usually Mahomes or Brady. Those guys give you the best shot to at least keep the game closer than what it would be other than another quarterback. Brady, incomplete. But still, you need the offensive line to do their job. The D-line needs to do their job. And I can tell you right now, with no JPP in the lineup, and having Sean Murphy bunting out and some of these key guys, it's tough to be able to win games. But even with those guys being in the game, the score could still be 31-14. So you can't just be like, oh, these guys are out. You know what I mean? I'm losing this game because of that. You got enough out there to be able to make it happen. Now, if Brady wasn't playing, then you're not winning the game. You know what I mean? But he's still playing, so still have a shot to at least get it closer than what it is right now. Bucs, Gronk. Oh, what happened to my hands? Tough grab for Gronk. He's had 2 drops today. Yeah, depth matters. True. Oh, just a little bit outside on that throw from Brady. If it just was maybe 2 inches closer, he could have grabbed that. Tough. Yeah, CEH is fumbling every week. It's a little alarming. All right, come on, Tampa. 3rd and goal. We can get at least 3 here, but we need 6. Come on, Brady. In the back of the end zone, I'll take that rather than a pick. That's fine. All right, we'll take 3 here. And that's one thing, like NFL fans, that are just like bandwagon, or they don't really know how football works, and getting so emotional off losses. I mean, look who you're playing, Look who you're playing. Saints play the Giants at home, so they'll definitely win that game. That'll be easy win for them. Unless the Giants play the game of their year. 26-yard attempt by Suckup. And it's good. There we go, baby. Take all the positives in the game. And you got to realize, too, me being a Buccaneer fan, pre-Brady, from 2008, right, to 2019, there was no playoffs. A lot of y'all wouldn't be able to support your team with no playoffs for more than 10 years, when the season was over, in October for me. So, I've seen my team lose 40-0 to the Giants, and being at the bar and, the owner coming up to me like, why are you still fucking here? Because I always try to take the positives out of every game, even when you're getting fucking blown out. It gives you a different perspective than most fans, I watch the offensive line, defense very closely. You know, you're not going to win every game. It's the NFL. Yeah, CEH is coughing it up, and I don't know. I mean, you don't got Kareem Hunt there anymore, obviously. So, I mean, I don't know what you do. You might have to bench him, though. They definitely need a better running back than CEH, though. Sad to say. You know, he's not really a 3-down back. He's more of a change of pace back. And if he's fumbling it, that's not good enough. You know what I mean? It might have been what they thought the offense could be with him, but he's not. He's more of an RB2 than an RB1 in my eyes. Rondé should already be in the Hall of Fame. You know, you got Sapp, right? Brooks, Lynch. Rondé should already be in, and Allstott too. You know what I mean? Simeon Rice is borderline also. Mike Evans getting a little frustrated there. Yeah, but he's he's not like a top 10 running back. He's not a Dalvin Cook, or a Henry or an AK-41 or a Run CMC. You know what I mean? He doesn't really give you that power. You know what I mean? He's more of a finesse back. And if you're a finesse back and you're fumbling, that's not a good look for your team. And now the Chiefs are 1-2. I mean, he single-handedly pretty much lost the game against the Ravens, and then you lost again today, to the Chargers with my boy Justin Herbert. Nice run by Sony Michel. First down. Rams. Move the chains. But like for me, I don't mind losing football games. I mean, as long as we make the playoffs, as long as you get to the dance, that's really what matters. Winning the NFC South isn't really a big deal to me. As long as we just get into the playoffs, you're going to play great. Some games, like when we played the Falcons, beat the brakes off of them. Then you're going to play a good team, number 2 in the NFL, and you might lose. So, yeah, he's still coming off that injury, so I don't really know how comfortable he is, from last year's injury coming in. Stafford, hands off. And obviously, when this game goes in the fourth quarter, what do teams do that are elite, right? That when they're ahead in the third quarter going to the fourth, they run the football, they bleed the clock, and then there's no time for the Bucs to come back. So as long as the O-line for the Rams plays good, right, and they're ahead by 14, there's no real point of throwing the football unless they want to exploit D-Jax on any of my corners, right, or Robert Woods or Cooper Kupp, which they can do because Stafford's the man. It's top 10 quarterback. What do you expect? They're good. I love seeing Stafford on the Rams too. It's not really that exciting for me getting my ass kicked 31-17, but it's a good spot for him. They're definitely a Super Bowl contender. And I'll be doing Extreme Rules, the pay-per-view with my boy Preston, as soon as this is over. So after this game is over, we'll get to that live stream. So if you guys like WWE or just want to hang out with me and Preston and my boy Swaggy P, hop in the room and hang out with us. Hopefully the pay-per-view is good. And I'll have the Packers and the Niners on the TV so I can do a little update, and I'll be watching that at the same time too. But honestly, going into this game, I knew it was going to be tough. I knew, going into this game that we had a real possibility of losing. The Rams are a good football team. I mean, if you watched any of their games up to this point, you can tell they're a different beast with Stafford. I mean, you got the best defensive player with Donald, arguably the best corner in Ramsey. All right, you got a lot of up-and-coming guys on that Rams defense. Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods are very underrated. They got Higbee. I mean, they got a great coach. So, I mean, is it that surprising that the Rams are winning at home? No. Even if I was at home, they could still be winning this game, And if you really think about it, if there's 2 teams that would be in the NFC Championship game, these would be probably the teams that a lot of people would say. So, it doesn't hurt my feelings one bit, I'm not going to get mad and throw shit and jump out the window, for a whole week and be angry, just because we lose this game. So, of course, it'd be awesome to win, to flex, and be like, look, we played the number 2 team on the road and we beat them, right? But this is the NFL. I mean, it's tough competition. We got 27-17 Vikings. big game for Madison with Dalvin Cook being out. 24 touches, 147 yards. And that's really what happens when Madison plays, for Dalvin Cook when he gets hurt. Always steps up and has a big game. Seahawks might be dropping to 1-2. Let's take a look at some of the scores today. We got, let's take a look. So we got Broncos 23, Jets 0. Jets are garbage. Raiders coming back. Raiders 25, Dolphins 17. Great comeback for the Raiders. Rams 31, Bucks 17. Let's see if we can we need plays on defense. That's when you can kind of tell when the Bucks are rolling. When we get sack lunches and picks, it's really hard to beat us. But when we don't get sack lunches and picks, you can pretty much torch us. Cooper Kupp. First down, Rams. They're just exploiting us now. Vikings 27, Seahawks 17. Bills 43, Washington 21 final. Browns 26, Bears 6 final. Ravens 19, Lions 17. Justin Tucker with the record. 66-yard field goal, the record in the NFL to win the game. Titans 25, Colts 16. Chargers 30, Chiefs 24 on the road. Big win for my boy Justin Herbert. Saints 28. Patriots 13, big win for the Saints on the road. Falcons 17, Giants 14, Bengals 24, Steelers 10. Steelers are in trouble. Bengals, I see you. And Cardinals 31, Jags 19. With Packers-Niners tonight, as well as a WWE pay-per-view. Extreme Rules. Cooper Kupp, again. We need a strip. We need a sack lunch. We need a fumble. We need something. Let's go. Win, lose, or draw, I'm never going to stop being a fan. I ain't going to be sour towards my team. I've been a fan since 95. That's a lot longer than some of y'all have been alive. So, trust me, when I've seen my team play bad football, just ask the Jameis Winston era. Even prior to that, I've had a lot of bad games. So, just got to find a way to chip away a little bit here. We need some little miracle plays, sack lunches, a strip, an interception. We just need to find a way. But at this point, it's not looking good. You know what I mean? 3rd down and 1. Well, it's hard to run the ball, when they got Aaron Donald and one of the best defensive fronts. Let's be honest. It's going to be hard for any team to run the ball. Leonard Fournette, Rojo, Giovanni Bernard. It's going to be hard to win that, defensive line matchup. First down, Rams. Move the chains. Okay. And home field advantage is a real thing too, Right, but when you're down 31-17, you know what I mean? Even if the game is a little bit closer, it's about the flow of the game. You know what I mean? Screen pass. Running the football, it depends on the flow of the game, and then once you start getting down, sometimes you gotta throw, and that gets into the advantage of the leading team because that's what they want you to do, unless they have horrible corners or safeties. God damn, Madison's running like a fucking beast over there. Jesus. Madison trying to get 200 yards against the Seahawks. Fuck, he's rumbling and bumbling out there. Of course I want to be able to have some balance. You never want to throw the ball 70% and run for 30. You want to be at 50-50 as close as possible. 31-17. Yeah, but when you end up having Run CMC, he's going to get plenty of opportunities, plenty of touches in the passing game and the running game. Sony Michel, they're bleeding the clock like I said they would. Doesn't look like we're going to win this game. Doesn't look like we're going to end up tying this game to force overtime unless we have a miracle here in the last 11-28. And I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? You're not going to win them all. Obviously, I would have liked my offense to play a little bit better on the road. But like I said, when good coaches, they do their job, their players execute, that's what happens. You got to take the L and move on. No excuses. All right, come on, baby. 31-17. 3rd down and 2. We need to stop fucking bad. Stop them. Oh, my God. It was a tip, and he still caught it. See, that's when you know everything is going right for your team. You blitz them. You tip the pass. The receiver still catches it. 1st down, Rams. Van Jefferson. He's falling backwards. It gets tipped, and he still catches it. That's when you know everything's going right. Matt Stafford is balling. Yeah, if we could have had a pick 6 right there, 31-24, that would have been huge. Sometimes Uncle Momentum, all you need, is just one big play to spark something. Three drives, 3 TDs. That's not acceptable for my Bucs defense. Handoff. Strip the football, guys. Come on. Yeah, 4 TDs, no picks. Not a good look for my Bucs defense. So, well, CMC's problem is that he's injury prone. So, I mean, he's going to be one of the best running backs when he's playing, but availability is key. You know what I mean? Him actually being on the field. Yeah, we haven't been able to get out there and make plays. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Rams are the real deal. Yeah, no takeaways is rough. Sack lunches, takeaways, rough. Handoff up the middle to Robert Woods on 2nd and 9. Yeah, they're fucking putting Robert Woods in the backfield. You know there's a problem. Yeah, but like I said, you just got to be able to recover. Brady will be motivated next week, and then we'll be able to get back into business. And we got the big game against the Patriots in Gillette. One of the most anticipated games. So we got to come out there with a lot of fire in our bellies, and hopefully some of the guys that were banged up and hurt can get a little bit healthier. Stafford, 3rd and 5. Hit him. There we go. Stop him. Devin White with a nice stop. But at this point, I mean, they don't even have to go for a field goal. They can go for it. I mean, if you really want to just take it to Tampa. Normally a respect factor. You're just like, okay, I'm going to kick the field goal. We're already up 14. We're going to be up 17. But the way that the Rams have been playing, go for it, right? You know what I mean? It's like if you can't stop the other team and it's 4th and 1 or 4th and inches, you can at least try to get them to go off sides, which probably the Bucs would do, or they'll get a 1st down or score here. So I'm not even mad at the Rams of trying to, kind of give it to the Bucs. We haven't stopped them all game. So, all right, timeout. Let's see if they change their mind and kick the field goal. And like I said, you can lose a lot of games and still get to the playoffs. 11-5, I won the Super Bowl. So it's like you can lose games. You don't got to go undefeated. You just got to be hot in December and then be hot in the playoffs. You don't got to be the best team. You just have to be the hottest team. What's up, dude? 425? Yeah, what's it say on the package? It says like 12 to 18, 16 to 18. Yeah, I'll probably do 15 and check it. Bucs losing bad, 31-17. It's okay, though. How are you doing? Good? Good to see you, man. What do you do? All right, awesome. Okay. Okay. All right, Swaggy P's in the building. We're going to do the pay-per-view here, and just as when this is over, field goal attempt, 4th and 1, Rams in the building. 26-yarder. Oh, there he is, The Rock. Nice jacket. We need to get your chair in here. We got, yeah. 17-point lead for the Rams. Am I surprised? No, they are a good football team. Swaggy P, my boy. Yeah, I went back to the old format with the with this format here. Just because the StreamYard costs money. Yeah. Yeah. He's a... Oh! Hey! Scoop it, baby. Let's go. hopefully this pay-per-view is good. I'll have the Packers and the Niners on TV, and then we'll end up having the stream here. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's good, man. Ducks won. Everything is going good, man.
Ducks, no Bucks.
Yeah, not Bucks today, but I mean it's Rams on the road. I didn't think that. I mean, I knew it was gonna be tough. So.
Dude, Rams?
Yeah, Rams at home. They're just torching me, dude.
Ooh, that's nice to see.
Yeah. Fantasy football, though, I'm doing good this week. Lots of crazy scores. Herbert beat the Chiefs. They don't even have Dalvin Cook. They got the backup.
Why the fuck is my girl's dad, the diehard Vikings fan?
Yeah.
I think he's there, but I think he would have told me this on last night.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm like confused.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna test it.
Okay.
Get 0% financing for 72 months.
Lenny D. Yeah, as soon as this game is over, like I said, I just got to do a quick thumbnail, and then I think what the pre-show, does it start at 4:30 or does it start at 4? Or you're watching the kickoff show already? Yeah. Well, this game is essentially over, but I'm still gonna keep grinding it out, and then we'll do this Extreme Rules. Swaggy P's in the building, so I'm excited, and we're gonna be able to catch up and enjoy some great WWE action. And then we got the Packers and the Niners on Sunday night on the TV, so it's a jam-packed Sunday night. All right, here we go. Yeah, we got weapons, but we do have some injuries. But, I can't just blame that as an excuse. You're on the road. JPP is out. Sean Murphy-Bunting is out. AB is out. And it shows you the impact of certain guys that maybe people take for granted. They're not that good. When those guys are not playing and you're on the road, sometimes you get your ass kicked, and that's the bottom line. Bucks fans, we don't make excuses. Sometimes you play good, sometimes you play bad. I mean, that's just the bottom line. And then you got to recover. We play Bill Belichick and the Patriots on the road in Gillette, one of the most anticipated games of the last probably 10 or 15 years, and we got to get a dub there. But you got to give all the credit to the Rams and what they're doing. First down and 10. Brady hasn't really been, really been able to get into a good flow of this offense. No sack lunches, no picks, for the defense. Brady's doing the best that he can, but obviously it's a flow of the game. And obviously if you can't stop Matthew Stafford, you're going to lose, and you're going to lose big. 34-17 Rams. A lot of Rams fans are going to be very excited about this. They now are the number one team in the NFL, 3-0. It's going to be very tough to beat them. And like I said, I hope to play them again in the NFC Championship game. Brady going deep. Just out of reach. Gronk has been not himself today. He went to the locker room. He's been banged up, a couple drops. It's just one of those things, man. Sometimes your players hit and sometimes they don't, just like in fantasy football. Brady with a bad throw there. Yeah, the manscape.
Yeah, his manscaping hurt him. Maybe he nicked himself.
7 targets, only 3 receptions. That's tough. If you want to grab a chair and sit down. Okay. Okay. All right, Brady.
Swag.
All the swag.
Ooh, nice eluded.
Ooh, incomplete. Rough day today, man.
Still got away.
Yeah. Rough day. Extreme Rules kickoff show already started. Fuck. If I could stream that also. If. But I don't know if my internet can handle all that. And I think my girlfriend's streaming in the bedroom too, so. Yeah, crashing. Ew. I am getting ready for WWE, baby.
Young Nola, what up? It's your boy, Lenny D, too sweet.
Yeah.
Where the hell have you been?
Where the hell have you been? All right, here we go. 34-17. Hello, ladies. Aaron Donald. What's going on in the pre-show, Lenny D? Are you still in the building? Because at some point, if I need to end the stream a little early so that way I can get in there and do that, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. The game is essentially over. Yeah, the game's in Minnesota. Oh, is he in Seattle? Oh, okay.
No. I thought he went to Seattle for the game, but I
Oh.
honestly can't read the stream.
To the Washington football team, 4 touchdown passes and a rush touchdown for Josh. A huge win for the Chargers against a division rival, and what that does for a young team's confidence, and especially a young quarterback.
What's going on in the pre-show?
3-0. They lost a tough game, a very winnable game last Sunday to the Cowboys.
34-17.
Cowgirls.
Yeah, Cowboys-Eagles Monday night. Brady. There we go, Gronk. Ooh. Is that a penalty? A little high there on the neck. Nice tackle by the Rams.
Go for it.
Yeah, God, it's just been rough, man. Started off decent, but
Well, we got a good quarterback now, so.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So the matches don't start till probably like 4:30, so I should be able to finish this game off, and then I'll just start up the stream. I'm excited, though. Hopefully it's a good pay-per-view. Oh, pass incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver. Hey, you know, when it rains, it pours, though. You know what I mean? And, like, when your team plays good, you can definitely, you can feel it. The Uncle momentum has been all Rams all day. So, but I'm not mad at all. Not mad one bit.
A stop by the Rams defense. They're in control here in week 3 of 17.
Up 17 points.
Two choices, sign it or sign it. That's one choice. And these crazy...
Yeah, Rams, good game, man. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted it to be a little bit closer. Yeah, if there's any pre-show matches, I think it's... I'm hoping that this is over before 4:30. That way that me and Swaggy P can hop on and watch the pre-show, because usually there'll be at least one pre-show match that's decent. So, and I got the Niners and the Packers that will be on the TV. I'll have the stream on the computer, so... Not a lot of time left. 7 minutes left.
Welcome back, football fans. We'll see you in the fridge. When you order carry-out, choose Domino's Carside Delivery. Check in when you arrive, and we guarantee we'll be headed out the door less than 2 minutes after your order is ready.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on the Cash App or here on the Super Chat. NWSF Orion, ORION, NWSF with the $ in front, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Well, so we'll see how the flow goes. And then, like I said, I might end the stream a little early. That way I can just create a quick thumbnail, and then we can hop in right here quickly and get this WWE live stream going. So, but I imagine they're just going to pound the rock, bleed the clock out, and then the game will be over here pretty soon. So, do I wish that Tampa played a little bit better? Of course. But every once in a while, even if you have a great team, you lose and you get your ass kicked. And that's what happened today. So, doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. We will bounce back when we play the Patriots next week. But obviously 34-17 is not what I thought would happen. I thought the winning team would be maybe by 3 to 7 points. But it shows you when the Rams are clicking, and if we have problems in our secondary, they exploited it, and they won. So, Finn Balor. So Lenny D, once the wrestling starts, let me know. I imagine it'll start in like 17 minutes at 4:30. That'll be when the first pre-show match starts, I would assume, if they have one. All right, 1st and 10. All right, handoff to Sony Michel. God, he's rumbling and bumbling. Bucks are just almost giving up. 1st down, Rams. Defense is tired out there, you can tell. They're just ready for this game to be fucking over. They're like, all right, Rams, you were the better team. You're the #1 team in the NFL. You beat us. You exploited our weaknesses. You ran the ball. You threw the ball. Your defense played better. You know.
The 7 coaches that they lost from their staff. They were
Salute. GG to the Rams.
that they lost.
Great job. Great execution. And that's something to look forward to, you know, as we're going into the next week in week 4. 26 rushing yards ain't going to get it done for the Tampa Bay Bucks. You can't win a game that way. And if you don't get sack lunches or picks, it's almost impossible to win. Stafford. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is. It's time for sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. A little bit too late for the celebration, though.
Any semblance of a chance to come back in this game has to start with a stop here.
Yeah, where was this sack lunch earlier, man? Can't even really get too excited about it. Too little, too late. But, you know, it's cool to see the effort plays. That at least some guys are still trying to make plays. You know what I mean? All right, less than 6 minutes to go. 2nd and 22. Halfback toss. Sony Michel. But I appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out with your boy. And like I said, after this is over, I'm going to immediately end the stream, and then we're going to be doing Extreme Rules, me and Swaggy P's in the building. So if you guys want to hang out with your boys and watch some WWE pay-per-view, if you got the Peacock Network, only costs $5. Should be a decent pay-per-view tonight.
Without any mention to anyone, Stafford and his entire family show up at the Little League game, and Stafford spends the day inside the dugout with the coaches and the players.
3rd down and 22.
As much or more than anything else a quarterback does on the field, Joe. 100%.
All right, Matthew Stafford, hands off. Sony Michel. God, you can't even fucking tackle out there. It's embarrassing. Come on, Bucks. All right, Dolphins and Raiders with a game break. Oh, wow. Jacoby Brissett? Jesus. Wow, 2-point conversion is good for the Dolphins. They're going to overtime. Wow.
Yeah, and for Las Vegas, they're trying to get to 3-0, and Miami is trying to get to 2-1 on the young season. You've known Stafford a long time with him growing up in Dallas. And,
Appreciate that. Sometimes the donations are good. Sometimes they're not. Like I said, but it's not going to discourage me. You know, I'm going to keep grinding it out. So, Calvin in the building. What to do? Doing this WWE pay-per-view here with my boy Swaggy P. After this demolishing ass whooping that my Bucks just took against the Rams. Am I surprised? Not really. You know what I mean? Hopefully they bounce back and play better against Belichick and Mac Jones in Gillette next week. So. Oh, Bucks with the offsides, Jesus.
it puts the Rams in field goal range if they want to do it. Well, that would be insult to injury for Bruce Arians.
Offsides. Fucking A, man. First down.
So they decline it after Tampa Bay lined up offside with their punt return team.
Yeah, that, you know, I imagine the Saints are going to rip them up.
And the Rams knocking on the door of a 3-0 start. You better pile up wins in this division when you can get.
That's a good question. I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see how the belts play out and the matches play out. You know, I'm not too sure. All right, Brady. Big fucking hit. Kenny Young has been all over the place. Kenny Young is injuring people out there. Giovanni Bernard. Brady. Giovanni Bernard gets the ball. Bang! Right into the ground. Shotgun set. 2nd and 12. Brady. Godwin. Nice catch. Yeah, but if there's a WWE pay-per-view or AEW, I'm going to do it. So even when the ones that cost money, they do like 4 a year, I'll probably still end up ordering it. Yeah, I hope Andy Reid's okay too. Yeah, you know, Winston's going to be throwing some wobblers and whatnot, but, you know, a dub is a dub. Shotgun set, Brady, 3rd down and 1. There we go. 1st down, Buccaneers. Every play from this point on is irrelevant. The game's over. It's 34-17, right? 3 minutes to go. But maybe if we can get like one more score, you know, just to make them feel a little bit better. Oh, and of course the player runs into Bruce Arians. That's great. On the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. He's hobbling a little bit. All right, shotgun set, Brady. There we go, Evans. The closing speed for the Rams, you know they have, a nice defense when they can close as fast as they are. Ooh. Ooh. Giovanni Bernard running right into the coach. Oh, Lenny D. I do. 1st down, Buccaneers. Brady to Brait. 2 minutes to go. We just need to end this game. Like, just fucking kneel it down a few times and end it. You know what I mean? I know we need to finish the game out, but great defense, great offense. You just got to salute to the Ramily and the Rams. Godwin, nice grab. Give me some fantasy points, baby. Give me those fantasy points. Your boys scored the most points in fantasy. I'm at 150 right now, projected for 170. 149.5 to 99.98. I'm up by 50 points in fantasy right now. I'm projected to score the most. Brady, incomplete. Everyone else is at, let's see, 72 to 96, 131 to 100, 104 to 96, 118 to 66, 149. So I'm going to be the highest scoring fantasy football player this week, and I still have Davante Adams in my league. So I might end up getting 200. You never know. Fournette the running game hasn't really been that great this year. I mean, even though we're 2-0, you got Rojo, you got Fournette, you got Giovanni Bernard. It's, it just depends on the game situation. When you get down, though, not a lot of running. Brady, 2nd and 10. What the fuck is going on here? He's throwing it to Giovanni Bernard when he's on the ground. Wow. Yeah, so at least I'm scoring points in fantasy. I took a big L this week with the Bucks, but I got 150 points. I got Mahomes, Najee Harris, Chris Carson, Godwin, Jared Cook, Mike Williams, Carolina D, Tucker, and then I still got Davante Adams. So Brady slides on 3rd down and 11. And I got Tampa Bay D, Darrell Henderson, Stafford, Hollywood Brown, Rondale Moore, Fields, James White, who got hurt, and Jerry Jeudy that got hurt. 2-minute warning.
Today, things can be pretty unexpected, but your customers, they still expect.
So I mean, I got the right lineup in the starting lineup, but man, I mean, getting a dub in this game would have been a little bit bigger. But hey, I'll take what I can get. You can't win them all.
IT processes across clouds, so agents can spend more time on customer needs. And whatever comes your way, you've got it covered. Saving time and improving customer service. That's why so many businesses work with IBM.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Rams, GG Ramily. Great game. I knew it was going to be tough. We're on the road. They've been clicking. We've had a few different, setbacks in the secondary. And obviously, if your secondary has got injuries and you got a great quarterback on the other side and you got a great coach like Sean McVay, what do you think their number one priority was? Throw the ball deep and challenge every single corner and safety they got out there. They've done that, and hey, they're on the winning end of it. Who you got, Roman or Demon? I got Roman. They're not going to give the belt up to Roman, I don't think. Roman's the face of the company. And if Roman loses, he'll get it back like the next night or the next pay-per-view, or, you know what I mean? It's not like they're going to not have Roman with a belt. I mean, I assume that they're going to have a belt on him for quite some time. It's like Kenny Omega, you know what I mean? It's like certain guys that are the faces of the company. Yeah, I know the congrats was on the fantasy. I appreciate that, Tess. It was season premiere of Bob Burgers. I like that. Love that cartoon. When's that on? Oh, it's tonight? Okay. Either way. I mean, if you want to bring it in here, you can or whatever. This stream is almost over, so. Okay. Okay.
Keep it fresh. Available in over 10 amazing scents and aluminum free. Secret.
All right. Packers Niners tonight. WWE pay-per-view tonight. And then we got Cowboys and Eagles tomorrow that I'll be streaming too, so.
As we welcome you back, this big crowd packed in.
Yeah, once you guys get some of your players back, you guys will be even more dangerous. It's going to be interesting to see how the Saints and the Panthers progress. But with no run CMC, that's going to be really interesting with Hubbard and the rest of the clique that they got back there to see if they can keep it up. All right, screen pass. Godwin. Give me some more fantasy points, baby. There we go. On 4th and 2. First down, Buccaneers. Oh, Tess, Packers or Niners? I mean, the Packers rebounded last week, and the Niners are a playoff team. I don't know. That one might go down to the wire. I don't have no idea who's going to win that game. It should be very good. And I'm going to have it on the TV while we have the WWE pay-per-view here on the computer. So I'll be watching both at the same time. I have no idea. No, it doesn't, David, because I'm not a whiner. I'm not a complainer. I'm not like everybody else, my guy. I'm not a crybaby. I'm not a man of excuses, okay? It doesn't sting. You obviously don't know who you're fucking with, all right? I'm a fan of all 32 teams, all right? I'm built different, all right? Doesn't sting one bit. All right, now they're putting the game on the TV here. Giovanni Bernard, touchdown, Buccaneers. But now he's hurt. God, all my guys are getting fucking hurt out there. Nice touchdown by Giovanni Bernard, but now he's injured. Fucking A, man. Woo. Great. Got another touchdown, but now another injury. God damn it. I don't mind losing, but I don't want to see my guys get hurt. Nice catch by Mike Evans there. So on the computer, it's a little bit behind, and on TV, they just switched it over bonus coverage locally here in Oregon finally. Rams with Stafford better than Rams with Goff? Absolutely. Absolutely. 3-0, man. They're a Super Bowl favorite. I hope it's just he got the wind knocked out of him, but they just switched it over here locally to me on the TV, so. Touchdown, Giovanni Bernard. All right, so I'm going to mute the stream, and I got it here on the TV. So I just don't know if they're going to show the rest of this game or if they're going to switch over to something else. But at least we got some more points, and hopefully Giovanni Bernard just got the wind knocked out of him. That's what it looks like. So, I mean, Stafford is a top 10 quarterback. Jared Goff is not. So, I mean, that's pretty simple. Aaron, Broncos, Raiders, or Dolphins? That's what I'm thinking. AFC team for sure, because they're not going to trade it away to an NFC team. Extra point is up, and it's good. 34-24. At least it's a little bit closer, but I mean, this game has been dominated from the beginning to the end by the Rams. You know, you got to give them a lot of love. Got to shout them out. They're the best team in football right now. You know what I mean? At this point going into the game, you know, Bucks number 1, Rams number 2, and, you know, even the Chiefs lost. So it shows you, like, no one's going undefeated. You know, there's going to be teams that lose. So Chiefs were at home. I was on the road. Justin Herbert played a great game, and, take a look at Matthew Stafford. It's good to give some love to some of these other teams out there. So if I could have just got some sack lunches or some picks, just a little bit more out of my defense, this game could have been a little bit closer. But even with that being said, we got our ass kicked today, and we still put up 24 points. A lot of people would have put up a lot less than that. So just got to move on to the positives in the game. Defense played like shit. Had no running game. So anything is going to be, open, going forward. Lenny D, is there any matches on the pre-show yet? Buck's going for an onside kick here. They got a chance. Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh, my God. They had a chance for that onside kick. That ball was in the air. Oh. They had a chance. That ball was in the air forever. Hey, any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. Hey, Justin Herbert, though, is the real deal, though, man. I kept telling y'all, he's a top 10 quarterback already. Might be top 5 with Josh Allen. He's like the best under pressure. They have a chance to win that division. Even though the Chiefs will rebound, they're 1-2. Chiefs will still, make a deep run. I'll be shocked if they just go downhill altogether. But this is football. You never know. All right, they're kneeling it down. Shout out to the Rams. No bad words, no harsh feelings. To them, they played an amazing game. Shout out to them, man. All right, I'll be doing coverage of Sunday Night Football while we do the wrestling pay-per-view as well of Extreme Rules. All right, baby. Final score, Rams 34, Ramley stand up. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 24. No shame in my game. The Rams got it done today. They were the better team. Hopefully we can rebound. And that's what happens in football. Sometimes you lose those tough matchups. But shout out to the Rams. They deserved it in every single way. Salute to everyone in the building. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to end this stream, and I'll be back here in a few minutes for the WWE Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. See you in a couple minutes. Peace.